Chapter 3455. The moment the devouring heaven and earth was unleashed. The location where Lin Fei was at became a forbidden zone. Everything could not move at all. Tian Lung Feng, who was being carried, panicked for the first time. Freshman, I am Tian Lung Feng. You can't kill me. Tian Lung Feng knew how formidable this move was. It could be considered a killing move that worked every time. Tian Lung Feng did not expect that this greater one cosmos god who could move unhindered under the world would use a killing move right from the start. He was too cautious. Since the greater one cosmos god could not see through this brat, he naturally had to be ruthless. It was fine if he did not act, but the moment he acted, he would take his life. That bloody mouth arrived instantaneously. The greater one cosmos god laughed. Your Tian clan isn't any good either. By then, when the people from your Tian clan come, this old man will tell them that you were killed by this brat, and this old man has helped you take revenge. Your Tian clan should thank this old man. Even though this move consumed a huge amount of energy, the greater one cosmos god did not feel heartache at all. Dealing against this unfathomable fellow, he had to eliminate the other party in one move to prevent any accidents from happening. This cautiousness was the main reason why he could survive until now despite roaming the world. Brat, remember this. Don't be too arrogant in the future. The greater one, cosmos god, laughed sinisterly before biting down with his bloody mouth. Ka 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 ka. When the bloody mouth reached 3 meters away from Lin Fei's body, it could no longer bite down as if it was blocked by something. The blazing aura frightened Tian Lung Feng so much that he collapsed. At this moment, he was just one step away from the boundary of death. Lin Fei supported himself with energy, forming a protective barrier. You are strong, but it's not enough. It's a pity that you won't have the chance to act anymore. Hung hung hung. The bloody mouth behind him was sent flying. Lin Fei shook his head. He broke through space and arrived before the greater one cosmos god. He punched out with a simple punch that swept over like a torrent, causing the body of the greater one cosmos god to distort. At this moment, he punched out with his fleshy body. That thick and terrifying strength would frighten anyone who saw it. Many treasures appeared on the body of the greater one cosmos god. Following that, they started shattering. Only after quite a few treasures were destroyed did the greater one cosmos god resist against the incoming energy. Before the great cosmos god could heave a sigh of relief, a wave of punches came raining down. Attacks rained down on his body, causing the treasures around the great one cosmos god to emit ka-ka-ka sounds. Following that, the first treasure shattered, followed by the second. You're too weak. Lin Fei stopped. The greater one cosmos god was smashed into the flames. At this moment, there was not a single part of this wanted criminal's body that was unharmed. It was as if he had been beaten to a pulp, and it was a horrible sight to behold. I only had 5 waves of attacks. The great cosmos god parried against 5 waves of close combat attacks from Lin Fei. Each wave of attacks consisted of roughly 1,000 punches. In the blink of an eye, he attacked. The greater one cosmos god, who was heavily injured and could no longer fight, no longer had the strength to speak. When he heard these words, he almost fainted. This old man is also very strong, okay? Using his energy to restrain Tian Lung Feng and the greater one cosmos god, Lin Fei directly charged into the territory. At this moment, the great one cosmos god was like a dead dog. Lin Fei, as long as you let this old man go, I'll give all the treasures on this old man in the treasure cove to you. At this moment, the greater one cosmos god was filled with regret. If he knew that this fellow was so strong, he would have fled at the first moment. Now, everything here belongs to me. Lin Fei chuckled. Actually, it isn't important whether I hand them over or not. Lin Fei destroyed everything along the way before charging into the treasure cove. With a wave of his hand, he took away all the treasures, regardless of whether they were good or bad. As long as he took a fancy to them, he would take them away. Not bad. There is still one hidden here. Lin Fei discovered a small spatial zone at an unremarkable location. Under the disheartened expression of the greater one cosmos god, he took it out. With the system around, what treasures could Lin Fei hide? Under the expression of the greater one cosmos god who looked like he had seen a ghost, Lin Fei immediately took out the second one until this person collapsed. Finally, before leaving, Lin Fei took another treasure hidden in the magma. With a single punch, he destroyed the territory, causing the magma to flow in reverse. Those who had not been here before would not know that this was a territory. At this moment, the exit of the Azura world was surrounded by many people. The people from the Tian clan had taken control of this place and cleared out the surrounding area spanning 1 trillion kilometers. For a moment, only the people from the Tian clan were left here. After receiving the news from Tian Lungfeng, the higher-ups of the Tian clan came over. They spent so much effort, yet in the end, Lin Fei sneaked in undetected and even found his way to the Azura world. How face-smacking was that? Who exactly leaked the secret? Third elder from the Tian clan led the team over. He was thinking about this matter. It was impossible for anyone to know that a greater one cosmos god was hiding here. But since Lin Fei came here, it was impossible for it to be a coincidence. It could only mean that Lin Fei knew the location of the greater one cosmos god. If this matter was not clarified, their Tian clan would not be able to eat and sleep in peace. Since there was a first, there would definitely be a second. Third Elder Profound Sky did not like it happening a third or fourth time. Lung Feng is out. An elder standing next to Tian Xuanjin suddenly said. Another elder added, "Could it be that Lung Feng has taken down Lin Fei? Or repelled Lin Fei? Right, he must have defeated Lin Fei. What capabilities does that fellow have? Without the array to rely on, whatever great, unparalleled curse technique is just a joke." As for Lin Fei's mastery of powerful curses, how many people believed that it was real? Most of them guessed that Lin Fei had constructed a huge array and relied on the energy of the array to increase the power of the curse technique. That was why everyone could not resist against it. If it was another place, it would not be so formidable. This explanation was unanimously agreed upon by everyone. The situation doesn't seem right. Lung Feng seems to have met with a mishap. Those with good eyesight could see the problem, because the one at the front wasn't Lung Feng, but a black-robed fellow. And behind him was Tian Lung Feng and an old man who looked like a dead dog. This scene instantly turned into a perilous situation in the eyes of Profound Sky. How could it be like this? No one could see it clearer than him. It was clear that Tian Lung Feng and a cosmos god from the Tian family were captured by Lin Fei. This result was really hard for others to accept. Are you all here to welcome this palace master? Not waiting for Profound Sky to speak, Lin Fei's mighty voice came from the other side. As soon as this voice came out, many of the experts who came were impacted. Many of them staggered as if they were about to fall. It's intentional. It's absolutely intentional. Profound Sky gritted his teeth. He knew that he had lost the opportunity to make a move. Even though the Tian family had sealed this place, Lin Fei's voice couldn't be blocked. At this moment, the Tian family dared to make a move. That holy church would definitely have an opinion. Chapter 3456. Tian Xianjin said. He felt extremely unhappy in his heart. They were too late. Not only was the cosmos god killed, Tian Lingfeng was also captured by the other party. Things were not looking good. You all are too late. The cosmos god has been killed by me. Lin Fei chuckled. It is Tian Lingfeng from your Tian clan. I suspect that he has colluded with the cosmos god with the intention of toppling the holy church. How do you guys explain this matter? Tian Lingfeng remained expressionless. Deep in his heart, he hated Lin Fei for putting such a big hat on him. It's a pity he could not speak. Otherwise, he would have scolded the other party. What a bastard! Tian Xianzhen cursed. This bastard Lin Fei was too despicable. We are from the Tian clan, and this is the territory of the Tian clan. Governor Lin, what do you mean by that? Why would our Tian clan collude with a cosmos god who is a fugitive? Tian Xianjin coldly said, You must be mistaken. Lin Fei disregarded the other party's gaze. He chuckled. Whether it is true or not, we will know once we bring him back to the Holy Church. Don't you agree? You dare. This time, Tian Xianzhen was thoroughly angered. At the same time, he became afraid. Who would dare to go to the Holy Church? If he went, everything he did when he was 3 would be dug out. That place was a nightmare. It was not unreasonable for Tian Xianzhen to be angry. This Lin Fei was too unreasonable. Was he threatening the Tian clan? One had to know that even the Sky Luo prefecture master did not dare to say such words. In this manner, who didn't turn a blind eye to it? Lin Fei chuckled. Are you threatening this prefecture master? When did the Tian clan become so awe-inspiring? You can try and see if this prefecture master dares to kill his way into your Tian clan. Tian Xianzhen did not dare to do anything for a moment. This Lin Fei was slightly hard to deal with, but it was impossible for Lin Fei to bring away Cosmos God Tian Lingfeng. The Tian clan could not afford to lose their face. Similarly, they did not wish for the secret to be revealed to the Holy Church. But if you want him to kill Lin Fei, it's even more impossible now. Killing a mansion master is beyond the acceptable range, especially when everyone knows about it. The Tian family is even more cautious. If they really dare to make a move, the Tian family will definitely suffer huge trouble. Tian Xian understood this from the bottom of his heart. The only thing that he was unhappy about was that this guy was too cunning. He sneaked into the Tian Luo manor without being noticed by their Tian family spies. How embarrassing! Governor Lin, this is a misunderstanding. Tian Xuanjin didn't dare to admit it. You're the house master. How could our Tian family have such guts? I just want to say that since house master has come from afar, why don't you pay a visit to our Tian family? Many disciples of our Tian family have been yearning for the position of mansion head for a long time. I hope that Governor Lin can give us a chance. He couldn't snatch Tian Lingfeng, and he didn't dare to kill Lin Fei either. The only thing he could do was to talk nicely, such as sit down and negotiate in private. This was the only way Tian Xianzhen could think of. So that's the case. Why didn't you say so earlier? Lin Fei smiled. Actually, I admire your Tian family quite a bit. Who doesn't know how rich your Tian family is? That's not something a country bumpkin like me can compare with. Tian Xuanjin opened his mouth, but didn't know what to say. He agreed, just like that. Isn't his reply too fast? Aren't you worried that our Tian family will harm you? Governor Lin, you're such a straightforward person. Our Tian family welcomes you. Tian Xuanjin suppressed the irritation in his heart and made a gesture of invitation. The news of Mansion Master Lin Fei of Yuan Great Continent coming to the Tian Luo Manor spread in an instant, shocking many people. This person took the initiative to act at lightning speed. The news of a cosmos god being killed had also spread. Tian Lingfeng of the Tian family had fallen into the hands of Mansion Master Lin Fei, leaving everyone dumbfounded once again. How valiant! Tian Lingfeng of the Tian family had been captured. This meant that he was going to fight with the Tian family. In the Tian Luo Manor, the Tian family was not any weaker than the Tian Luo Manor master. Even that person had to be polite to him. But the strength of Lin Fei had far exceeded everyone's expectations. He was truly not afraid of offending the Tian family. The Tian family had received the news too. The higher-ups were in an uproar. He actually killed a greater cosmos god? This is absolutely impossible. Frightening, truly frightening. That's right. That's a cosmos god we are talking about. The elders of the higher-ups felt terrible. Such an expert actually failed to kill Lin Fei. This made the higher-ups of the Tian family speechless. No matter what, you are a great expert. If you acted, you would have killed Lin Fei. For a moment, they even suspected that the Cosmos God was not awake yet. That bastard Lin Fei is coming to the Tian family. Do you think we should wait for him to enter before acting? He dares to use our Tian family's Cosmos gods to threaten us. If we don't teach him a lesson, he will think that being a mansion master is something. We must teach him a lesson. There has never been anyone who could behave atrociously in the territory of our Tian family. Not even a mansion master can do so. With the precedent set by the Heaven Luo Prefecture Master, they did not treat a mansion master like Lin Fei as a big deal. Enough! The noisy scene came to a stop with this sentence. The great hall turned silent. That controller of the Tian family could no longer sit still. Isn't he coming to the Tian family as a guest? Let us properly entertain him. And at the same time, meet this young mansion master. The final decision was made. Tian Xianzhen acted as a temporary guide. The Tian family is right in front. When speaking about the Tian family, Tian Xianzhen's face was filled with arrogance. This was a superpower that could force the Heaven Luo Prefecture Master to lower his head. It was different from other clans. The Tian family had a huge territory in the Heaven Luo Prefecture. They constructed a huge city inside and outside, and a huge array enveloped the sky above the Tian family. Lin Fei indifferently glanced at it. This territory is quite big, and this array isn't bad either. They are rich and overbearing. Not bad, not bad. Tian Xianzhen sneered. Humph, humph. In a while, when we enter the Tian family, you will suffer. No one dared to behave atrociously in the Tian family's territory and still remain safe. Governor Lin came from afar. Sorry for not going out to welcome you. At the entrance of the Tian family city, there was a group of people waiting. The leader was an old man. After seeing Lin Fei, he took the initiative to greet him with a polite look. Your Tian family isn't bad. Lin Fei smiled at the person who came. Tian Xianzhen did not dare to speak. The old man who came to greet him was the current grand elder of the Tian family, Tian Sheng. In the Tian family, his words were absolute. Governor Lin must be joking. Tian Sheng secretly sized up Lin Fei. He was too ordinary. No matter how he looked, he couldn't imagine someone who could easily kill a cosmos god. Please come in. All right. Lin Fei swaggered into the Tian family. Grand Elder Tian Sheng looked at the cold wind and felt disappointed. As a cosmos god, he had suffered several losses in the hands of Lin Fei. That was truly disgraceful. If this were to spread out, he would be a joke to death. This time, he would definitely be mocked by others. Chapter 3457. Heavenly Sacred Great Elder brought Lin Fei to tour around the Tian clan. To this prefecture, Master Lin Fei, his origin was mysterious, especially the secret techniques he grasped. They were eye-opening, and these were things that ultimate cosmos gods did not have in the past. Everyone suspected that Lin Fei had gotten a secret absolute art that ultimate cosmos god got from another cosmos. If not, how could he be so strong? After touring around the place, Heavenly Sacred Great Elder brought Lin Fei to an elegant room. Governor Lin, what do you think of our Tian clan? After arranging for someone to bring tea over, there were only 3 people left in the room. One was Heavenly Sacred Great Elder, another was Lin Fei, and the last one was the unlucky Tian Lungfeng. Very rich. Lin Fei chuckled. Your foundation is deep. Heavenly Sacred Great Elder was speechless. Being a Tian clan that had been passed down for generations, they were definitely rich and overbearing. This was needless to say. Governor Lin is truly interesting. Heavenly Sacred Great Elder gave a dry chuckle. This was asking despite knowing the answer. Lin Fei pointed to Tian Lungfeng by the side. Since you all have money, Let's follow the old rules. Give me a satisfactory amount of faith energy, and you all can bring this person back. Heavenly Sacred Great Elder blinked. There was such a method. Did he have to be so direct? The words of Lin Fei had directly disrupted all the plans of Heavenly Sacred Great Elder. He originally wanted to display the influence and strength of the Tian clan, and it would be better if he could rope the other party in. However, when he said those words, the Heavenly Sacred Great Elder was so infuriated that he could barely accept it. Tian Lung Feng lowered his head. This was the first time he was a cosmos god, and he felt like he was selling cabbages. You are still a prefecture master with the combat power of a cosmos god. Do you have to be so greedy? Previously, for the sake of collecting faith energy, the Tian clan had to pay a huge price. Not long later, they did it again. Did they still want their Tian clan to continue living? Why, you don't understand. Lin Fei frowned. Don't say that your Tian clan can't take out faith energy. If you can't, I'll bring him away. I believe the Holy Church will be interested. Governor Lin, you know the influence and strength of our Tian family. No one has ever dared to say such words. Great Elder Tian Shang naturally wouldn't agree immediately. We can forget about the previous incident, but this time, Governor Lin, do you really think that our Tian family is easy to bully? A powerful aura pressed down like a mountain. A beam of divine light shot out from his eyes and slashed down. The great saint, great elder, did not dare to really kill Lin Fei, at least not now. However, it was necessary for him to suffer a little. Curse weaken. Lin Fei stretched out a finger and pointed at the heavenly sacred great elder. A mysterious power flowed into the heavenly sacred great elder's body, and a sense of weakness enveloped his body. Block, block, block. Even though the heavenly sacred great elder managed to block a large portion of it, the remaining portion still made him feel uncomfortable. How weak? How long has it been since I've experienced something like this? Governor Lin's curse technique is indeed, as the rumors say. It is so sharp and frightening. Heavenly Sacred Great Elder had always felt that it was just a rumor, and there was nothing worth being shocked about. But this time he truly experienced that weakness. Fortunately, it was not as strong as he imagined, and he could still defend against it. Lin Fei chuckled. Great Elder is quite strong, but I have only displayed 50% of the power of the curse technique previously. The expression of Heavenly Sacred Great Elder, who originally felt that Lin Fei wasn't much, turned ugly. The power of the curse technique previously was extraordinary. For a cosmos god to feel weak, one could imagine how strong it was. But now, you said you only used 50% of the power? What if you used 100%? It would definitely not feel good. There are many experts in your Tian clan. If I were to use the curse technique on your people before beheading them, how many people from your Tian clan would die? Lin Fei grinned. Hence, it is better for all of you to obediently hand over a sum of faith energy. Since this is the second time, a cosmos god, no more, no less, just 500 trillion faith energy will do. Heavenly Sacred Great Elder was infuriated. Threat. Now, someone dared to threaten the Tian clan. Heavenly Sacred Great Elder growled. He stared at Lin Fei. Governor Lin, aren't you afraid that our Tian clan will prevent you from leaving this place? Lin Fei laughed even more happily. Your Tian clan doesn't dare. Furthermore, even if you want to keep me here, do you have the strength to do so? Do you want me to perform for all of you now? Heavenly Sacred Great Elder felt sullen. Just as mentioned, Lin Fei grasped quite a few secret techniques, and it was not easy to take them down. Many experts had suffered greatly in the hands of the other party. It isn't so easy to take the things of our Tian clan. I hope you remember these words. Heavenly Sacred Great Elder did not plan on saying anything more to Lin Fei. This fellow could not speak in a normal manner. Heavenly Sacred Great Elder even thought that even if the Tian clan didn't invite him, he would still come to visit them. His goal was to obtain Faith Force. Until now, they still didn't understand what Lin Fei was going to do with so much Faith Force. The only thing they were sure of was that this guy was using Faith Force to cultivate some powerful secret technique. This was what they were most worried about. Combining the Faith Force that Lin Fei had obtained on the surface, he definitely had a huge amount of Faith Force on hand. We're letting him leave just like that. The higher-ups of the Tian clan watched as Lin Fei left. In order to redeem Tianlingfeng, the Tian clan once again gritted their teeth and paid another 500 trillion Faith Force. Fortunately, Lin Fei was trustworthy. After receiving the Faith Force, he released Tianlingfeng. Under the glare of the Tian clan, he swaggered out of the Tian clan. Our Tian clan's things aren't that easy to take. The head of the Tian clan sneered. After suffering a loss once, no one can let the Tian clan suffer a second time. Lin Fei left the Tian clan with 500 trillion Faith Force in his hands. This transaction was truly worth it. Ever since he met Tianlingfeng, Lin Fei had planned to use it to exchange for Faith Force. As for bringing it back to the Holy Church, forget about it, since it was meaningless. I believe that the Tian clan must hate me to the bone. They will most likely ambush me along the way. Lin Fei squinted his eyes and smirked. With a so, Lin Fei disappeared. Position teleportation activated. In an instant, he crossed the territory of Tianluo Prefecture. After Lin Fei disappeared, many figures appeared. They were all experts of the Tian clan. At this moment, all of them were dumbfounded. What a formidable movement technique! Not a single trace was left behind. We have underestimated this guy's strength. Such a technique is truly unimaginable. The Tian clan looked at each other in dismay. They could not find a way to track Lin Fei. Even his aura had disappeared. Lin Fei left Tianluo Prefecture. He went straight to the next mission, which was to kill a cosmos god beast and obtain its heart. This was an extremely difficult mission, since this thing appeared and disappeared unpredictably. Without the pursuit of the Tian clan, Lin Fei continuously used his movement technique several times. At this moment, a group of people followed closely behind him from the void. Chapter 3458. Lin Fei was constantly on the move. This time, he was going to hunt a rare cosmos god-level beast. The news was clear. It wasn't an easy task to wait for the beast to come out. Lin Fei planned to wait in advance. After passing through several huge residences, Lin Fei arrived at a unique place within a huge residence, Gau's Forest. There was a type of beast here, fog beast. It was the target of this trip for Lin Fei. This is the place. After Lin Fei landed, he looked at the vast white place in front of him. That was where his target was located. So. At the moment when Lin Fei stopped, two figures charged towards Lin Fei from the left and right with a cold flash. Just an inch away from him, the attack was blocked by the protective energy. Since their move failed, the two figures rapidly disappeared as if they had never appeared. Damn, they actually disappeared. Lin Fei began searching, but he couldn't find any traces. Even the system could not find them. Are they trying to assassinate me? Their strength is great, but it's a pity that I have the system's protection technique. I've truly disappointed you all. Lin Fei sneered with squinted eyes. Such methods are indeed formidable. The Tian clan is really willing to spend. Lin Fei closed his eyes. He did not need to think to know that this was done by the Tian clan. Humph. Wait until I complete enough missions. By then, I'll definitely teach you all a lesson. And at this moment, in the dark void, the Abyss Assassins were relatively surprised. This Lin Fei isn't easy to deal with. If we wish to harm him, we can only wait for an opportunity. Nobody can survive under the hands of us Abyss Assassins. Never. The two abyssal assassins hid themselves and contacted another abyssal assassin to stop Lin Fei. Gauze Forest was a place covered in white fog all year round. Under this white fog, even spiritual senses could not permeate through. Lin Fei waited here for a total of 3 years before leaving this region. He had successfully completed a mission. During this period of time, he was not idle. He was constantly being ambushed. It could be in the next second, or it could be in the next movement. It could be said that danger was everywhere, but he could not detect his whereabouts. These rats are really patient, as expected of the Abyss assassins. From the Tianluo prefecture master, Lin Fei found out who had ambushed him. It was someone from the Abyss and Universe 8. None of the experts who were killed by the Abyss assassins were able to escape. This was because the Abyss assassins were very special, especially when it came to tracking. If they said they were second, no one would dare to say they were first. When they ambushed people, there was no sign at all. Because of this, no one could resist their attacks. This was something that many people had experienced. Lin Fei did not take it seriously. After so many ambushes, Zhang Xian couldn't be bothered to stop them and allowed them to do as they pleased. Who asked them to move so quickly? Fortunately, his defense was also unparalleled. He had tried to kill them before, but every time he was just a little bit off. This made Lin Fei very speechless. After the second 9 stars mission, he went straight to the third mission. This mission took him 5 years. In less than 10 years, Lin Fei quickly completed 3 9 stars missions. They're afraid too. After 8 or 9 years of ambushing, the Abyss assassins still could not kill Lin Fei. They could only watch as Lin Fei entered the Eternal Church's territory. Lin Fei chuckled. Wait. The Abyss assassins leading the team were unwilling to give up. They could not leave, and it would be uncomfortable to continue. There had never been a person who could resist their assassination, but Zhang Xian did not do anything. This was a very uncomfortable feeling. If possible, they really did not want to deal with Lin Fei. Whoever wanted to come, just come. Don't drag us down with you. But not now. The Abyss assassins had never returned empty-handed. Lin Fei had to die. They had long lives. They could afford to wait. Governor Lin is back. That's fast. It's only been 10 years. Don't tell me he's finished all 3 9 stars missions. That's impossible. On the holy mountain of the Vatican, Lin Fei's appearance caused quite a stir. Back then, Lin Fei had taken on 3 missions in one go, and all of them were 9-star missions. Basically, everyone in the church knew about this, and many people secretly thought that Lin Fei was messing around. If the 9 stars missions were that easy to complete, there would not be so many deaths. When Lin Fei arrived at the Great Hall, many people came to join in the fun. Missions could be accepted elsewhere, but to confirm whether they were completed or not, they had to be completed here. One look and you would know. You've completed all of them. Unnatural happened to be there. He came as soon as he heard about it. Even he was not confident that he could complete 3 9 stars missions. Lin Fei was looking forward to it. After all, he was the one who had brought Zhang Xian in. If he really completed it, then his face would be filled with glory. He believed that many people would look good too. Hee. Lin Fei chuckled. I'm back to slap their faces. Unnatural did not know whether to laugh or cry. I've heard that you have been targeted by an Abyss assassin. I'm still waiting outside. What a headache. This was the first time Lin Fei said such words after grasping the system. He was helpless against an Abyss assassin. It was too hard to deal with. Unnatural gave a thumbs up. You are amazing. That time, a cosmos god was targeted and killed in less than 3 years. You have persisted for 8 to 9 years. I'm really convinced. Ha ha ha. The one who received Lin Fei was Elder Qin San, who came previously. Knowing that Lin Fei was here, he came at the first moment. He was curious in his heart. Those were 3 9 stars missions. Not everyone could complete them easily, especially when Zhang Xian was alone. Previously, Chen Sen guessed that it would take 2,000 to 3,000 years or even longer, yet in the end, it was just 10 years. The gap was too huge, and he could not react in time. Governor Lin, you only need to take out the proof of identity of a greater cosmos god for the first mission. Lin Fei waved his hand, causing a head that had died with grievances to fly out. It landed in front of Qin San. Even though it was dead, the savage aura emitted from it made others feel a chill in their hearts. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. It's real. It's absolutely real. What a frightening aura. Qin San was startled. With this head, who would dare to say anything? Immediately, someone came over to inspect it. Soon the result was out. The head was confirmed to be real. It was the head of a greater cosmos god. Congratulations, Governor Lin, for completing the first 9 stars mission, killing a greater cosmos god. Qin San congratulated. He helped Lin Fei earn a sum of contribution points and 500 points at the same time. The second mission and even the third mission were all completed. Lin Fei just collected a few tens of millions of contribution points, increasing his personal points to 1,500, surpassing many others. Ferocious, truly ferocious beyond belief. For a single person to complete 3 9 stars missions, everyone could not help but worship him. This time, I want to take on 10 9 stars missions, so as to save me the trouble of returning. Chapter 3459. Origin Great Continent Prefecture. Master Lin Fei had completed 3 9 stars missions in 10 years. This had stimulated many people. Following that, he took on 10 9 stars missions in one go, stimulating everyone once again. How many prefecture masters in the entire Holy Church had the strength to accept so many 9 stars missions? Did he think 9 stars missions were cabbages? He could easily complete one with a single move. This time, everyone no longer doubted Lin Fei. With the previous 3 missions, no one dared to think otherwise. Many people realized that a dark horse was about to appear. The first place on the points ranking, if this continued, would definitely be taken down by this prefecture, Master Lin Fei. Hearing this news, many elders on the points ranking laughed. It was rare and commendable for him to complete 3 points ranking missions. Wanting to complete 20 to 30 in one go, and under the circumstances of a single person, was something impossible. Lin Fei returned to the Holy Church to stay for a few days before leaving stealthily. The moment he left the territory of the Holy Church, the Abyss Assassin appeared once again. Just like before, Lin Fei did not care about it. It was as if he was facing several mosquito afterimages. After a few waves of assassins, the Abyss Assassin stopped firing. This scene was seen by several disciples of the Holy Church. They looked at each other. That seems to be an Abyss Assassin. According to the rumors, he is the terminator of cosmos gods. Mansion Master Lin, he is actually completely fine. The disciples of the Holy Church wanted to worship him. Terrifying, too terrifying. This time, after accepting 10 missions, Lin Fei started getting busy. He decided that he had to complete all of them within 50 years. Time was money, and he could not afford to waste it. The first 9 stars mission took him 3 years. The second 9 stars mission took him 5 years. The third 9 stars mission took him 2 years. Within 50 years, Lin Fei had completed 8 missions. He had underestimated the difficulty of the missions. Even with the existence of the system and the harassment from the Abyss Assassin, it had severely affected his progress. The final 2 missions took him 30 years. 80 years. Lin Fei was very unhappy. After completing the last mission, Lin Fei said to the void, "You guys have been trying to assassinate me for so long. Why don't you come out and show your face so we can have a good talk?" Facing the void, Lin Fei spoke. Endless assassinations were truly meaningless. "Come out, I won't kill you guys." In addition to the previous 10 years, it would be 90 years. No one would feel comfortable. Whoosh whoosh. A tall figure appeared in the void, and a cold and gloomy aura rushed over. You want us to give up on assassinating you? That's impossible. The Abyss Assassin leader shook his head. None of our targets will survive. What a guy with a broken brain. Lin Fei had learned from the Unnatural that these guys were very serious when it came to assassinating their targets. They would not retreat until their targets were dead. They were very persistent. Lin Fei despised such stubbornness. How could there be such a race in this world? If it was a normal race, they would have left long ago. This kind of meaningless thing was not a good thing for anyone. However, the Abyss Assassins did not feel anything at all. They just carried out their plan. Lin Fei was prepared to have a good talk with them. You guys have been trying to assassinate me for so long. Do you think you can kill me? Lin Fei was also having a headache with the Abyss Assassins. I think it's better for you guys to leave. Don't you think my target is a bit difficult to deal with? The Abyss Assassin leader looked at Lin Fei and said, Sir is very powerful, but we believe that sooner or later I will kill you guys. Lin Fei was speechless. The previous words were as good as not saying anything at all. Stubborn. Not just a normal kind of stubborn. I think it's not good for anyone if this goes on. Lin Fei said, as long as you guys leave, I will help you kill one person. How about it? It's an equivalent exchange. If it was not because he could not find their traces, Lin Fei would not need to go through so much trouble. What the hell? The Abyss Assassins were strange and unique. Anyone who encountered such a thing would be unhappy. You've all seen how powerful I am, Lin Fei continued, and those are only elementary techniques. Although you guys are very good at hiding, once I use my strongest techniques, even if I can't kill you, I'll definitely make you feel uncomfortable. If you're willing to give it a try, feel free to give it a try. I guarantee that you'll feel great. The Abyss Assassin leader shuddered. He had experienced the other party's methods. They were indeed ferocious to the point of being a complete mess. If not for their strong defense and good hiding, they would definitely be in trouble. Kill one person. As long as you mention one person, I promise to help you complete the task. You should know that no one can survive when I kill them. I'm not bragging. Lin Fei said with a smile. We need to discuss this matter. With a swish, his figure disappeared. There's a chance. Helping the Abyss Assassins kill people was not something Lin Fei could not accept. The only thing he wanted to do now was to get rid of these troubles. For others, this was a life-threatening matter. But for Lin Fei, this was a big trouble. If he did not solve it, his mood would be bad. He would rather help them kill one person to get rid of them. With them by his side, they were purely helping him to consume his prestige. In this day and age, it was not easy to earn prestige. Who would be willing to waste it like this? In any case, Lin Fei himself was unwilling. Soon, the Abyss Assassin leader came out. Your Excellency, you are the most difficult one we have ever seen. Your defense is unparalleled. If we keep trying to assassinate you, the possibility of completing the task is very low. After discussing, we have decided to agree to your conditions. However, we will not kill one person, but two. The Abyss Assassin leader was not a fool. He also knew that this was a good deal. Lin Fei shook his head. No, you guys are only worth my help once. No matter who it is, I will help you kill them. As for the second one, it is impossible. He was not a cheap assassin. The Abyss Assassin leader was silent for a moment. All right, one then. When you come to the Abyss universe, you will know who you want to kill. I hope you can keep your promise. As his voice fell, the Abyss Assassin leader disappeared. Lin Fei did not dare to let his guard down. Who knew if this guy was tricking him? His defensive skill was always on. It was better to be safe than sorry. As for going to the Abyss universe to kill people, Lin Fei was not in a hurry. Moreover, they were not in a hurry either. After not appearing for a while, Lin Fei finally breathed a sigh of relief. Without them, it is much easier. Chapter 3460. After the Abyss Assassin left, Lin Fei began completing the 9 stars missions. This time, Lin Fei spent a total of 300 years completing the 10 9 stars missions. It was relatively fast. During this period, there were several missions that required time to complete. Even Lin Fei had no choice but to wait. Adding everything up, he spent a total of 300 years. After disappearing for 300 years, Xueting returned to the church. This naturally caused quite a commotion, especially after he completed the 10 10-star missions. It was just like the previous time. Lin Fei's personal points rose to 6,500 points. He easily completed the 9 stars missions, and it was 10 of them at that. This startled the experts on the point rankings. After Lin Fei handed in the missions, he immediately comprehended the mission before disappearing again. He became one of the prefecture masters who were rarely seen in the 9 great prefectures. The first time, 10 years. The second time, 300 years. The third time, 400 years. The fourth time, 500 years. Lin Fei spent his time completing the missions just like that. After more than 2,000 years, he had finally obtained enough merit points. Governor Lin, you are the most efficient one. On the point rankings, you are already ranked first. Congratulations, congratulations. Chen San prostrated himself in admiration. That was a few dozen 9 stars missions. As a result, the number of 9 stars missions decreased, and everyone had to wait for a while before accepting them. Lin Fei naturally felt disdain towards this. He did not care much about the contribution points and ranking first on the point rankings. I want exchange for cosmos fragments. Give me 7 of them. For the sake of these 7 cosmos fragments, Lin Fei did not know what to say. Fortunately, the church was rich and overbearing, and they collected more cosmos fragments. After exchanging for contribution points, Lin Fei successfully obtained 6 cosmos fragments. Governor Lin, do you need the help of experts from the church to become a cosmos god? Qin San passed the cosmos fragments to Lin Fei. The disturbance caused by a cosmos god is huge. Governor Lin, you must be careful. Thank you for your concern. I know what to do. Advancing from the deity realm to the cosmos god realm was a transformation in one's life. One had to undergo a cosmos god tribulation, and the cosmos god tribulation was not this frightening. It was unknown how many people could not survive this stage. Lin Fei returned to his residence on the Holy Mountain. Both the Unnatural and Tianluo Prefecture Master came to visit. Congratulations, congratulations. Over the past 2,000 years, the people who met Lin Fei the most were the Unnatural and the Tianluo Prefecture Master. The former naturally thought highly of Lin Fei, while the latter wanted to form an alliance with him. Lin Fei took out some tea to serve them. My luck is quite good. Otherwise, I would probably still be struggling to complete the quest, Lin Fei said as he poured a cup of tea for the 2 of them. Unnatural laughed. 2,000 years, how many people are you envious of? You're still in first place on the scoreboard, said the Tianluo Prefecture Master with a smile. I wonder how many people are convinced by Prefecture Master. You are the fastest person to obtain the first position on the scoreboard. Everyone chatted happily, one after another. Are you going to cross the cosmos god tribulation soon? Unnatural said. Do you want me to find some experts for you? I know some experts too. If you need them, you can just tell me. Tianluo Prefecture Master said. The 2 of them were very kind. It was not easy to break through to the cosmos god realm. I know what to do. Lin Fei chuckled. Many thanks to the 2 of you. Since Lin Fei said that, the 2 did not say anything else. After all, everyone knew that Lin Fei grasped quite a few secret techniques. As long as he was careful, it should not be a huge problem. After returning to the Holy Mountain, Lin Fei went into closed-door cultivation. I have been busy with the mission, and did not have the time to collect eternal holy stones. Now it is time for me to go in and collect some. During these years, Lin Fei had used quite a lot of eternal holy stones, and he did not have the time to replenish them. I wonder if the immortal sword religion leader is still around. Lin Fei clearly remembered the attack of the surpassing, godlike sword from the last time. Lin Fei had nothing to be afraid of. Let's go. Eternal Secret Realm. Since the last time, this place would always be patrolled by experts. Until now, it had been more than 2,000 years since they appeared. Hua hua hua. The raging fire burned over. The huge commotion alarmed the cultivators of the Eternal Secret Realm again. Not good. The guy who disappeared is here again. Is he not afraid of the immortal sword religion leader? The disciples of the Vatican who were training here were terrified. Many disciples of the Vatican knew about the previous incident. There was a powerful and mysterious guy who came and went like a vegetable garden. Even old ancestor Xinjian could not catch him. Quick, go and inform old ancestor Xinjian. Wherever the fire passed, holy stones kept bursting out. They saw a black-robed man collecting holy stones from east to west and then from west to south. He kept collecting holy stones. The disciples of the Vatican, once again, saw this person's means. The thing that they had to work together to deal with was instantly burned to death by the other party's flames. It was so clean and neat that no one dared to look at it. It was really infuriating to compare oneself with others. How many people had the ability to do this? The disciples of the Vatican stood aside obediently. Collect, collect, collect. Lin Fei moved very quickly. He had calculated the harvest last time. Even if he fought with the immortal sword religion leader, he would still gain a lot of prestige. Just for this, it was worth it to take the risk. After a few waves of harvesting, "Thief, how dare you come again?" With a swoosh, a sharp sword will shot out from the void, locking onto Lin Fei's body. A large portion of the void was instantly sliced open. "I've been waiting for you for a long time." Lin Fei's voice also changed. When the sword struck, it heavily broke through the defense. An old figure appeared. It was the old man from last time, the first sect leader of the Vatican, the immortal sword sect leader. The immortal sword sect leader had been chasing after him all these years, but the other party seemed to have disappeared strangely. The immortal sword sect leader was very unwilling, but he did not expect the other party to appear again. This time, the immortal sword sect leader immediately came. "You are very powerful. You can come and go as you please in the Vatican." The immortal sword sect leader stared at the person who came. To be able to block this old man's supreme god sword, you are also one of the few people. Show your true appearance. Don't hide your face. He knew the power of the supreme god sword the best. In the entire eternal universe, there were not many people who could block his supreme god sword and come out unscathed. "I am very interested in the eternal holy stone here. If you still attack me in the future, then I don't mind killing a group of your Vatican disciples. Don't doubt my strength." Chapter 3461. This was the first time the immortal sword sect leader was threatened. "You dare!" His face darkened. No one has ever dared to kill people in the territory of the Holy See. As the leader of the Holy See and the #1 leader, the immortal sword sect leader was not afraid of anyone. "You can give it a try." Lin Fei laughed. "Every time you make a move, I don't see you being able to kill me. But with my strength, you should know that if I wanted to kill them, it would be as easy as flipping my hand." Lin Fei pointed to the Holy See disciples in the distance. "If I make a move, they will all die. Do you think they can defend against me?" The immortal sword sect leader had not found a loophole to enter until now, so there was only one explanation, and that was that he had a strong power that could lock onto this secret realm at any time. This power was very scary. I think we should discuss this properly. Lin Fei laughed. Immortal Sword Sect leader, what do you think? Then you have to ask this old man's transcendent sword first. The Immortal Sword Sect leader rarely made a move. Sword intent burst forth from his body as he stretched out his hand, and the sword intent fused into one. Don't waste your energy. Lin Fei laughed, and with a wave of his hand, layers of defense covered his body. At that moment, he was immediately met with a terrifying sword attack. The Immortal Sword Sect leader was known as the Immortal Sword. He had lived his life with the sword and could use it as he pleased. He had let the other party escape many times. This time, he must capture the other party. The secret realm of the Holy See was being led in and out like this. If this were to spread out, it would be extremely embarrassing. Look, you guys are still at your wits' end. Layers of defense continued to appear. The Immortal Sword Sect leader slashed again and again, each sword landing on the other party's body. Next time, you Holy See disciples are going to be unlucky. When the sword wheel appeared again, the transcendent sword slashed down. Lin Fei waved his hand and his figure disappeared. He left after getting hit by the sword again. The Immortal Sword Sect leader was quite sullen. This guy is definitely from another universe. Such a strong defense. I wonder if he is from the 3rd universe or the 5th universe. The Immortal Sword Sect leader had never seen such a strong defense. At the very least, there was no one in the eternal universe who could block his transcendent sword. Furthermore, there was not a single treasure on the person who could block it. The strength of the Immortal Sword Sect leader is indeed incredible. His physical body, which had reached its limit, was still unable to withstand the terrifying power of the legendary sword. Every time I go there, I'll use up my prestige, but the rewards are still worth it. Lin Fei was very satisfied with the harvest of this trip. After this trip, I reckon that the next time the #1 sect leader of the church might take action. Lin Fei had been to the arcane realms several times, and he could guarantee that such a thing would not happen. One Immortal Sword Sect leader already made Lin Fei feel a lot of pressure. If there was an even stronger great sect leader, it would definitely not be a small amount of pressure. This time, I won't be going again for a short period. Lin Fei thought, I should first become a cosmos god. Who knows, I might be able to push my fleshy body to the next level. Lin Fei quickly left the Holy Land of the Vatican. This time, he left to avoid everyone. Every hierarch who wanted to break through to the cosmos god realm would either be in the religion or protected by experts. Nobody dared to undergo the tribulation because there would be enemies hiding in the dark who would attack the cultivator. Lin Fei could be said to have enemies all over the world. Furthermore, he would not dare to display the secret technique he grasped within the Vatican. Furthermore, he did not feel assured about the Vatican. Others might be afraid of the tribulation, but Lin Fei was not worried at all. With the prestige skill of the system, no matter how frightening the cosmos god tribulation was, it did not pose any pressure to him. This time, he wanted to see who would act against him in the dark. He could also use them to establish his might. Lin Fei has already left the Holy Land. He must have gone to undergo the tribulation. Holy Land of the Vatican. Hell, Prefecture Master, and Lord of the Abyss sat together. This fellow is quite daring. He isn't undergoing the tribulation in the Vatican. Instead, he ran outside. He is seeking death. Lord of the Abyss said fiercely, "This time I'll make it hard for him to escape." That's right. This fellow is full of secrets. He knows that there are so many enemies, yet he dares to go outside. If he doesn't die, who else will? Hell, Prefecture Master said, "The cosmos god tribulation will create a huge disturbance. Lin Fei can't hide it from everyone." I'm really looking forward to that day. Lord of the Abyss said, "Isn't he going to undergo the tribulation? Let us fulfill his wish and help him spread the news." That's true. I believe many people will be interested in participating in this. Lin Fei left the Vatican. After leaving the Vatican, Lin Fei kept moving. He was teleported to a familiar place. If someone was here, they would definitely recognize this place as the Azura world, a unique place that was connected to the abyss cosmos. It's good for me to undergo the tribulation here, deep within the Azura world. Lin Fei returned to the hiding place of the great one cosmos god in the past. To him, it didn't matter where he underwent the tribulation. As for why he chose this place, it was because he wanted to disgust the Tian clan. According to the scriptures, I have to refine 10 cosmos fragments before the cosmos god tribulation will descend. Once I pass it, I'll become a level 1 cosmos god. There are a total of 10 levels of cosmos god, and I have to undergo the tribulation 10 times. Every time I pass it, my strength will increase. Lin Fei recalled the information. Taking out the cosmos fragments, Lin Fei began refining them. Hua. Refining cosmos fragments was harder than he imagined. The first cosmos fragment took 100 years. The second one took 300 years. Every cosmos fragment would take a longer time to refine. The stronger Lin Fei's fleshy body was, the harder it was to fuse the cosmos fragments. Fortunately, he wasn't in a rush. It was just refining cosmos fragments, and he had plenty of time to do so. The 10 cosmos fragments were being refined one by one, and in the eternal cosmos, a piece of news came out. The new prefecture master of the Vatican, Lin Fei, would soon be undergoing the tribulation to become a cosmos god. No one knew where this news came from, but as the news spread, many people began acting in the dark. During the contest for the position of prefecture master, Lin Fei had snatched away the hopes of many. Now that he was about to undergo the tribulation, there would always be people coming out to create trouble. They dared not do it openly, and it was normal for them to act in the dark, especially after knowing that Lin Fei wasn't undergoing the tribulation within the Vatican. It was undoubtedly helping everyone. 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 3,000 years, a total of 8,000 years. A loud boom resounded. Everyone in the huge eternal cosmos felt their hearts trembling. Cosmos God Tribulation. Someone is about to undergo the tribulation. It must be Prefecture Master Lin Fei from the great Yuan continent. What a fellow, 8,000 years. I thought it was fake news. Let's go and find him immediately. At the same time, several experts who were in closed-door cultivation came out. They wanted to watch the Cosmos God Tribulation. It had been several tens of thousands of years since someone underwent the tribulation in the eternal cosmos. Everyone knew that Lin Fei would not have an easy time transcending the tribulation this time. He had too many enemies. I finally succeeded. This disturbance isn't small at all. When the final piece was refined. Chapter 3462. Rumble. The moment the Cosmos God Tribulation appeared, it enveloped the sky above Azura world. The vast expanse of heaven and earth had turned into a lightning zone. Purple divine lightning crashed down with a loud rumble. The Tianluo Mansion's experts were all shocked by the news. Who is undergoing tribulation? It seems to be in Azura world. Quick, let's go and take a look. Tribulation was something that only happened once in a few thousand years, and it was rare to see one in the wilderness like this. It must be Lin Fei undergoing tribulation. Of all places, he chose to come to our Tianluo Manor. Tian Lung Feng did not forget Lin Fei even after 3,000 years. The moment the Cosmos God Tribulation appeared, he jumped up. The expressions of the Tian clan members were complicated. How daring! Our Tian clan cannot act recklessly. Lin Fei's tribulation has attracted the attention of many people. We should just watch. As the Tian clan elders were about to attack, the Tian clan elders made a decision. They could watch, but they could not attack. It was as if a bucket of cold water was poured over the elders. The cosmos god tribulation was brewing. Rumble. Purple god lightning struck down continuously. This famous danger zone in Tianluo Manor was constantly being destroyed. In just a few days, the entire place was revealed. Billions of miles away, a large number of experts were watching. Even though they were billions of miles away, they could still feel the horrifying power of the cosmos god lightning. The cosmos god lightning that struck down seemed to strike their hearts, causing them to feel fearful. The cosmos god lightning is really terrifying. I know, right? No wonder so many people dare not undergo tribulation. A secret realm was struck until it no longer exists. I wonder why that Governor Lin chose this place. Everyone sighed. From then on, there was no more secret realm to explore. Under the power of the universe divine thunder, the dangers of the secret realm were all torn apart by the divine thunder. The cosmos god lightning continued to accumulate. Azura world no longer existed. Only an empty place was left. In the depths of the flickering arc light, one could vaguely see a figure sitting within. Many experts gathered in Tianluo Manor. Which expert would be willing to miss out on such a huge event? The cosmos god tribulation was extremely difficult. Each stage was stronger than the previous. Without making sufficient preparations, no one would dare to challenge the cosmos god tribulation. Lin Fei was an accident. Everyone knew that the prefecture master of the Yuan continent had used less than a few thousand years to complete a large number of 9 stars missions. After that, he had gone to refine the cosmic fragments. It was unbelievably fast. What puzzled everyone the most was that Prefecture Chief Lin Fei wasn't at the Vatican, nor was he undergoing the heavenly tribulation in the Yuan Fu. He didn't invite any of his friends either. Instead, he went to undergo the heavenly tribulation alone. In the history of the eternal universe, there was no other Lord Prefect like Lin Fei. Why did he choose such a place? The unnatural had also arrived. After the appearance of the cosmos god tribulation, any expert with a certain level of strength would know the approximate location of the cosmos god tribulation. It took so long to refine the universe fragment. It's really unconventional. The Tianluo Manor Lord smiled bitterly. Of all the places he could have gone, he chose to come here. He hasn't even passed his tribulation yet. Let's destroy the Azura world first. Don't make a big commotion. Unnatural could not help but laugh out loud when he saw the Tianluo prefecture governor's expression. The cosmos god tribulation had been brewing for a full year. The power of God lightning in the sky was condensing continuously. A black mass of God lightning was flashing continuously. Every bolt contained an unimaginable destructive force. The power is too strong. I remember the previous time the power of the cosmos god lightning wasn't as strong as it is now. Despite being so far away, this seat's hair stood on end. Amongst the experts, the ones who had the most experience were cosmos gods. Seeing the cosmos god tribulation again, all of them felt unnatural. The cosmos god tribulation in front of them was much more frightening than they imagined. If it were this in the past, they would definitely not be able to withstand it. Deep in the void. Similarly, there was a group of people paying attention to it. Godsword, you are experienced and knowledgeable. Yet you haven't seen this cosmos god tribulation too many times, right? An old man chuckled and asked. Godsword religious master nodded. It is indeed very powerful. I really wonder how Prefecture Master Lin Fei cultivated. The first cosmos god tribulation is so powerful. It is hard to imagine what would happen if he breaks through after breaking through to the cosmos god realm. Difficult. After becoming a cosmos god, the cosmos god tribulation that occurred once every few years was a headache for all cosmos gods. If they could not withstand it, they would die. No matter who became a cosmos god, They would collect all sorts of treasures and use them to survive the cosmos god tribulation. It was rare to see such a powerful cosmos god tribulation. The few religious masters present had many doubts in their hearts. The stronger the cosmos god tribulation, the stronger the cultivator. We might have underestimated the power of this new prefecture master, Hong Long. After brewing for a year, the cosmos god tribulation finally began. An enormous sound shook the world. It reverberated across the entire cosmos. Everyone felt their hearts trembling. They were dumbfounded as if they were struck by lightning. They felt muddle-headed and unnatural. At this moment, the Azura world no longer existed. The seated Lin Fei was the first to bear the brunt of the attack. A violet god lightning struck down. The power isn't small. Just as Lin Fei stood up, the surrounding void was sealed. A boundless energy surged over. With a loud rumble, the violet god lightning struck down on Lin Fei. Hua hua hua! The violet god lightning struck down on his body. Lin Fei's powerful fleshy body was actually collapsing inch by inch. He could no longer regenerate. It's indeed powerful. The violet god lightning was extremely destructive. Divine sword religious masters transcending god sword was considered powerful. However, compared to the violet god lightning in front of him, it was much weaker. This was a barbaric and unreasonable power. Destruction. Merciless destruction. Lin Fei had learned something new. Disintegrate. The destructive power continued to destroy his fleshy body. A brand new power appeared in his body. It clashed against the destructive power, clashing continuously. Voila! The second lightning came. There are a total of 9 lightning bolts in the cosmos god tribulation. The power of each lightning will increase until the 9th lightning bolt. Lin Fei felt that something was amiss. The lightning bolts came too quickly. Defend! Layers of defenses were set up in the sky. The violet god lightning struck down. The destructive power instantly penetrated through dozens of defenses. The power of the transcending god sword was easily achieved by the violet god lightning. Lin Fei kept exchanging for defensive techniques. The violet god lightning was too fast. Fortunately, the system wasn't easy to deal with. It exchanged for techniques quickly and heavily. Hong long long. The 3rd and 4th lightning bolts struck down. This scene caused everyone to look at each other in dismay. What exactly did that Lin Fei do? He's completely abnormal. 2 lightning bolts striking down at the same time. He's going to die. Ha ha ha! It must be that Lin Fei has made too many enemies. Even the heavens can't take it anymore. Chapter 3463. Sky Luo Prefecture. The might of thunder covered the world. God lightning descended one after another, causing many to feel shocked and puzzled. According to normal circumstances, the violet god lightning would descend one by one, and there would be a certain interval between each strike. But the current situation was out of everyone's expectations. When did it become so crazy? Under the assault of the god lightning, Lin Fei could only unleash layers of defenses to resist against the incoming attacks. The 5th, 6th, and 7th god lightning descended at the same time. The experts a trillion kilometers away were all horrified. The scene before them was too crazy. If they were in Shui Ying's shoes, they would die for sure. There were also quite a few who rejoiced in other people's misfortune. Shui Ying could capture a cosmos god alive before becoming a cosmos god. Then wouldn't he be able to fly after becoming a cosmos god? How could those cosmos gods survive? If Lin Fei could die here, that would be for the best. Did I offend you? Lin Fei was speechless. Did he have to be so savage? It was completely different from what was written in the information. Fortunately, the current Lin Fei was rich and overbearing. He was not afraid of the attacks from the cosmos god lightning, and he could use his reputation to exchange for defensive techniques. Smelly heaven, if you are so capable, all of you come down together so that I don't have to waste my time. Lin Fei raised his middle finger and roared towards the sky. The god lightning in the sky began converging. An enormous maelstrom appeared, and the final few god lightning bolts poured out, forming a violet lightning region. Hong hong hong! Lin Fei was immediately engulfed by the lightning. A one-time attack. This is bad. That prefecture master should not be able to hold on any longer. This seat is feeling his scalp going numb. Who would have thought that Lin Fei would be so daring to provoke the cosmos god tribulation? Wasn't that courting death? Finally, he used a big move. Everyone did not think that Lin Fei could survive. The power of this move was frightening. Even cosmos gods paled. The lightning region lasted for a very long time. Everyone could not see what was happening inside. But there was one point that everyone believed that any cosmos god who entered the region ahead would undoubtedly die. Furthermore, it was within a single move. The aura of death pervaded the place. Many experts retreated. They could not withstand the invasion of death. Those with a bad mentality wouldn't be able to take it. The region, 1 trillion kilometers away, had become empty. Only the cosmos gods did not move, though they were still quite shaken. Do you think he's dead? He should be dead. This kind of cosmos god tribulation, how many can withstand it? The cosmos god tribulation is a horrifying existence. How many heroes have died in it? That Lin Fei brashly went to undergo the tribulation. Does he really think that his fleshy body can withstand the cosmos god lightning? Time ticked by. The area of lightning began to disperse. The original void had become tattered, and the scene was too horrible to look at. There was not a single place that was intact. This was how terrifying the cosmos god thunder was. There was nothing but destruction. Damned heavens, so what if you're angry? You still can't do anything to me. Just as everyone was about to search for him, a figure rushed out. He didn't seem to be in a bad shape, and once again raised his middle finger. The cosmos god tribulation, which was originally about to disperse, showed signs of gathering. Rumble. A bolt of divine lightning struck in the distance. Everyone's hearts trembled. He actually did not die to the cosmos divine lightning. Wasn't his technique too formidable? All of a sudden, a white light appeared in the void. This white light was fist-sized. It landed above Lin Fei. With a loud boom, the white light released a horrifying energy that engulfed the area. The white light was just the beginning. Following that, a sword light and a blade light with cold, intense struck on the body of Lin Fei. The 3 attacks were too futile. Only when the cosmos god tribulation retreated did the killing technique appear. This was an attempt to destroy the newly promoted cosmos god Lin Fei. The white light released a power that engulfed the area. The cosmos gods 1 trillion kilometers away had a huge change in expression. They quickly brought out their treasures to defend themselves. But before this power, they were still affected. The experts further away were frightened to the point of losing their heads. Impudent! A sonorous voice reverberated in the void. Hong hong hong! The power released by the white light clashed with this voice, causing it to dissipate continuously. It's the religious master. That's great. A few sect masters came out of the void and spread out layers of defense to protect everyone. The 3 attacks caused even cosmos gods to change expression. Who would have thought that someone dared to act? Immortal Sword religious master's expression turned gloomy. This old man did not look for you all. Instead, he acted first. He really does not treat our church as anything. Attacking Lin Fei under their eyes was equivalent to slapping their faces. Lin Fei was a prefecture master recognized by the church. At the same time, he had the identity of a substitute elder. How could anyone touch him? I wonder if anything happened to Lin Fei. If he died in front of them, the religious master would not be able to keep his face. He should be fine. The few religious masters did not dare guarantee. Those 3 attacks were ferocious and did not give Lin Fei any chance of survival. Many thanks for the religious master's concern. This brat is fine. A figure rushed out. Even though his expression was pale, he was fine. Strands of cosmos god aura were condensed. Immortal Sword Religious Master and the other religious masters let out a sigh of relief. It was good that he was fine. Elder Lin, you are too careless this time. Immortal Sword Religious Master reprimanded. Undergoing the tribulation isn't a simple matter. During and after the tribulation, all sorts of dangers might appear at any moment. You should have done it within the church. Lin Fei naturally would not say that he had too many enemies. He did not even wish to reveal his strength. I did not know that my cosmos god tribulation would be so terrifying. Lin Fei truly admired those fellows. They could actually wait until he revealed his weakness and acted. It shouldn't happen the next time. It was good that he was fine. The church now had another cosmos god. With us here, those people in the dark won't act. Follow us back to the church. Immortal Sword Religious Master's mood wasn't good. Lin Fei suddenly shook his head. Religious Master, I have a presumptuous request that I hope you can agree to. Immortal Sword Religious Master glanced at Lin Fei. Speak. I feel that I can break through a few more times. Lin Fei solemnly said, I don't wish to be ambushed by others every single time. That feeling isn't good. You still want to undergo the tribulation? A religious master involuntarily exclaimed. Do you know what this represents? The few religious masters and the distant cosmos gods were in a state of stupefaction. Continue the tribulation? This was too smacking of their faces. A cosmos god would undergo a tribulation every 30,000 years. Every time he broke through, the duration would be extended. In the end, he would need more than 100 years to prepare. It was unheard of for him to undergo tribulation so quickly. Are you serious? Immortal Sword Religious Master suspected that he had heard wrongly. You can't joke about such matters. Chapter 3464. Lin Fei's words had shaken the religious leaders quite a bit. It was not that there were no consecutive breakthroughs, but it was very rare. If not for one's outstanding potential and the fact that they had made preparations for it, not many would attempt it. That was purely an act of sending oneself to death. Lin Fei's way of doing things was something that everyone could not understand. Due to the mysterious defensive technique Lin Fei displayed during the tribulation, they could not help but feel curious. This was not something anyone could achieve easily. Perhaps he might succeed. I feel that I am confident. Lin Fei was not joking. Most people might not have the capability to transform their body to the cosmos god body, but he had the prestige skill. Transcending the tribulation was just a simple matter. Immortal Sword Religious Leader and the others decided to take a look. If Lin Fei's potential was so formidable, the religious church might produce an apex expert. Breaking through to the cosmos god realm was too difficult. The cosmos god tribulation would become stronger with each passing. If not under the situation where they were confident, no one would attempt it. They would rather wait until the time was up. After succeeding in the tribulation, Lin Fei did not leave. Instead, he began transforming his body. The moment the god body was formed, it could automatically absorb cosmos god energy. His strength would be reborn too. The transformation of his body was not difficult to Lin Fei. In just a few months, he succeeded in forming the cosmos god body. One had to say that the moment the cosmos god body was formed, the defenses of his fleshy body would explode once again. The limit of his fleshy body had also broken through by a small half. Even though it was not a breakthrough, it was still an improvement. Lin Fei had deliberately chosen to transform his fleshy body over the course of a few months. The limit of his fleshy body was strong and had the ability to be compatible. It was not difficult for him to transform it. The moment the cosmos god body was formed, Lin Fei was prepared to continue his tribulation. After all, the moment the cosmos god body was formed, it was equivalent to the ability to travel through the cosmos. Perhaps that long-awaited matter could be carried out. Just thinking about it made him excited. You have decided to begin. The moment Lin Fei succeeded in forming his cosmos god body, he immediately came to find the religious leaders. These sect masters had personally witnessed the ambush. If it happened again, it would definitely be a slap in the face. Little Lin, go and cross your tribulation. With us here. Even if you give them 100 guts, they won't dare. The Immortal Sword sect leader spoke. The sect leaders present could be said to be the top powerhouses of the eternal universe. Thank you, sect masters. Lin Fei smiled and prepared to go through the tribulation. With him around, there was really nothing to worry about. Boom, boom, boom. Lin Fei activated his cosmos god body and summoned the cosmos god tribulation again. Several months later, the cosmos god tribulation descended once again. As long as one became a cosmos god, he would be able to sense the cosmos god tribulation. With a thought, he could attract a cosmos god tribulation. The cosmos god tribulation enveloped the Tianluo Manor once again, scaring many people. Who's going through the tribulation again? It's only been a few months. What the hell? The moment the cosmos god tribulation appeared, the world might would envelop the area. Not everyone was willing to endure such a feeling. Compared to the previous time, the cosmos god tribulation came much faster. The violet cosmos god lightning converged, forming a region of lightning. Arcs of light could be seen everywhere, causing others to look at each other in dismay. It's Prefecture Master Lin Fei who is undergoing the tribulation again. Someone rushed over. When he saw that familiar figure, he was so shocked that he could not speak. The experts who came later were all hiding far away. The previous cosmos god tribulation had left a lingering fear in their hearts. When they saw that it was Prefecture Master Lin Fei, they were dumbfounded. That's crazy. Even cosmos gods exclaimed that it was crazy. How confident was cosmos god tribulation to cross the tribulation again after a few months? I've never heard of a cosmos god who could continue his tribulation after breaking through. He must be tired of living. The experts shook their heads. Hong Long. The cosmos god lightning struck down once again. Compared to the previous time, the power of the cosmos god lightning had increased. Perhaps because of the previous time, everyone saw 9 lightning bolts striking down without any pause. It could be said that they had fused into one. Such a scene made everyone tremble in fear. He has been remembered. Those cosmos gods who had undergone the tribulation before could not help but wipe off their cold sweat when they saw this. Several religious masters looked at each other. What a crazy fellow! Immortal Sword religious master shook his head. Have you all seen through Lin Fei's technique? The religious masters shook their heads. What a strange technique. I've never seen it before. It might be a technique from another cosmos. Only this could explain why Lin Fei dared to undergo the tribulation consecutively. 9 cosmos god lightning struck down in an instant. Below, Lin Fei was engulfed by it. Other than the violet cosmos god lightning, he could not see anything else. The god lightning roared. It released a destructive energy that rippled out in all directions. The religious masters worked together to defend against the destructive energy released by the cosmos god lightning. The god lightning lasted for an hour. No matter who it was, no one could extend their spiritual senses in. An hour later, the cosmos god tribulation retreated. The sky regained its normalcy, and the world pressure disappeared. Everyone heaved a sigh of relief. Governor Lin succeeded in his tribulation. Following that, a figure appeared in the world. Everyone had different expressions. Too fierce. The cosmos God tribulation that was hailed as the most dangerous was actually passed so easily. This made the cosmos gods present look at each other. When did the cosmos God tribulation become so easy? Immortal Sword Religious Master and the others laughed. This Governor Lin of ours can't be underestimated. He could easily survive against 9 cosmos God lightning at the same time. The words of Immortal Sword Religious Master were acknowledged by the other religious masters. Hong long long. Before they could go up, the world started changing color again. The cosmos God tribulation that disappeared appeared once again. He still wants to undergo the tribulation. Such a scene was hard to believe. The cosmos God tribulation came again. The pressure came again. Those experts who were preparing to leave were so shocked that they did not know what to say. The other party was risking his life when he underwent the tribulation. Did you treat this tribulation as a game? Many cosmos gods rolled their eyes. Which of them did not prepare for more than 10,000 years before undergoing the tribulation? How could it be faster than you? Even if your treasures were stronger, did you treat the cosmos God tribulation as nothing? Hung long long. The cosmos God lightning crackled down. A stage 2 cosmos God would welcome 19 cosmos God lightning when undergoing the tribulation. This was also the reason why everyone felt apprehensive. Every time a cosmos God tribulation occurred, the number of cosmos God lightning would increase. At the same time, its power would increase too. Who would dare to undergo the tribulation without sufficient preparation? Yet, today they met a strange person, Lin Fei. Lin Fei's consecutive tribulations shocked everyone greatly. Cosmos God lightning, you better strike that bastard to death. Those who were filled with hatred towards Lin Fei began praying. Even if he did not become a cosmos God, he was still incredibly ferocious. If he were to continue breaking through, none of them would have good days ahead of them. Chapter 3465. The Cosmos God Tribulation of a Stage. 2 Cosmos God descended. Lin Fei, who was amidst the lightning attacks, appeared unusually calm. No wonder everyone is fearful of the Cosmos God Tribulation. Its power isn't weak. If I don't prepare properly, I will suffer greatly. Lin Fei placed many layers of defense above his head. At the same time, he transferred the energy of the God lightning. He had used 6 to 7 prestige techniques. Naturally, the prestige points were used up rapidly. Now that he was rich, Lin Fei did not feel heartache. After succeeding in the tribulation, the cosmos God body would benefit greatly. This was the only thing that made Lin Fei's eyes brighten. As for the other benefits, they became negligible. The difficulty of the Cosmos God tribulation from stage 2 to stage 5 Cosmos God shouldn't be too high. Lin Fei squinted. Even though the power had increased, it was still within the acceptable range of his techniques. Continue. The experts from the Sky Luo Prefecture, including some external Cosmos gods, had their horizons broadened today. He has transcended the Cosmos God tribulation of a stage 2 Cosmos God. He has transcended the God tribulation of a stage 3 Cosmos God too. He has transcended the Cosmos God tribulation of a stage 4 Cosmos God. Watching as the Cosmos God tribulation descended one after another, those cosmos gods who did not dare to undergo the tribulation all collapsed at this moment. Was there a need to be so brutal and violent? This God tribulation was no different from playing house. Immortal Sword Religious Master and the others had the same expression. The Cosmos God tribulation of a stage 5 Cosmos God is here. What a monster! Tribulation is like drinking water. We have to reevaluate this Lin Fei Prefecture Master. No, it should be Elder Lin Fei. Transcending the tribulation 5 times in one go. No, it should be 6 times. A few months was nothing in their eyes. It could be said that he had created a new record in the eternal cosmos. If they could easily transcend the tribulation that day, things would not be like this now. Immortal Sword Religious Master sighed. It is indeed time to re-evaluate Lin Fei. Such a technique of transcending the tribulation. Who would believe it if not for me personally witnessing it? Even this old man finds it hard to believe. Reaching the stage 5 Cosmos God, the number of Cosmos God lightning would increase to 59. That scene was extraordinarily spectacular. One after another, even the religious masters inhaled a breath of cold air. The eternal universe caused such a commotion. Ordinary experts might only feel their hearts palpitating. But those cosmos gods could not go forward to check on it. They could feel how frightening the cosmos god, lightning, was. The church is going to produce a monster. Consecutive tribulations. He must have gotten his hands on some treasure. Perhaps the eternal church will have its 10th sect master. Even Cosmos God sighed. It had been a very long time since the eternal church appointed a 10th religious master. And now, this religious master had undergone 5 consecutive tribulations in a single day, welcoming the 5th stage Cosmos God tribulation. Throughout history, not many had achieved this. That guy actually went through 5 consecutive tribulations. Is this a sign that the eternal universe is going to have another great sect master? We can't let him continue his tribulation. We have to stop him. Some of the people in the dark couldn't sit still when they saw how easy it was to overcome the tribulation. Previously, they stopped Lin Fei because they did not wish to become a cosmos god. After all, when Lin Fei was not a cosmos god, he could capture a cosmos god alive. Once he became a cosmos god, which cosmos god could compete with him? Especially those at the 1st stage to 3rd stage cosmos gods, he could easily deal with them. But a few short months later, this religious master underwent another tribulation. It was fine if he did not come, but the moment he came, he did it consecutively without resting. That wasn't something everyone was willing to see. Stop him. They had to stop him. The power of the God tribulation of a 5th stage cosmos god had increased by a few times. Lin Fei felt a considerable pressure. His fleshy body was trembling even with his defensive techniques. This was something he did not experience when he was at the 4th stage cosmos god realm. The cosmos god, lightning, came once again. Along with that, a blade light came slashing down from the void. The blade light was like a long river. It was surging and penetrated through the god lightning, slashing towards the face of Lin Fei. It's here again. Lin Fei hated these old things. After experiencing their power once, he no longer dared to belittle these old things. Some of them were on the same level as a mortal sword religious master. Impudent, a blade light came. Following that was a sword light that condensed into a single point. The lightning region was engulfed by the sharp sword intent that frenziedly cut through space. The originally firm space was torn apart under this sword intent. Lin Fei, who had activated his defensive techniques, formed ripples in front of him. He resisted against the waves of attacks. The religious masters who had always been guarding the area began acting. Immortal Sword Religious Master also acted personally. His sword intent rushed deep into the space. At the same time, sounds of battle could be heard. Hua hua hua. A huge world descended as well. The illusory realm was attacking. A huge force enveloped Lin Fei. Experts were everywhere in the illusory realm. Their auras were vivid and lifelike, and it was hard to distinguish the real from the fake. Looking at them, one could see that they were all cosmos gods. Kill. Cosmos gods killed their way across space. They were grand and covered the world. The huge force was like a sharp knife. Deep within the illusory realm, an imposing figure stood. Young man, welcome to this old man's world. You are so outstanding that this old man can't bear to kill you. The incoming cosmos gods struck the defensive technique, causing a huge ripple to form. Since you have come to this old man's world, there is no need for you to struggle. The illusory realm isn't something you can break. The imposing figure nonchalantly said, now that the religious master isn't by your side and the cosmos god lightning is striking you, you are destined to fall. At this moment, Lin Fei could not sense what was happening outside. He was currently in a unique world. Lin Fei chuckled. There are quite a few old monsters in the eternal cosmos. Someone has cultivated the illusory realm to this level. Not simple. This thing, he had played it in the past. Now that he had the prestige technique, the illusory realm was no longer a standard. Furthermore, the other party's illusory realm wasn't truly complete. It wasn't that easy to perfect it. You can be proud of dying under the illusory realm. We have fought with them for so long, and we will absolutely not let anyone change the situation. Hence, you have to die, the imposing figure coldly said. Lin Fei felt disdain towards this. This was something he had left behind after playing with the other party. Since you want to kill me, I'll give you a gift too. Lin Fei chuckled. Perfect world, descend. An enormous world descended from the sky. It directly squeezed into the current illusory realm. Many cosmos gods collapsed, and a brand new world replaced the illusory realm. I'm sorry, but I am the master of this world now. Lin Fei snapped his fingers. Let's see what I can do first. Many cosmos gods were condensed. There were more than 100 of them, and their auras were more perfect. The imposing figure had long changed his expression. Chapter 3466. The illusory realm was defeated by the perfect family. Lin Fei came out from the illusory realm. The cosmos god lightning continued striking down from the sky. There are still many old monsters in the eternal cosmos. Lin Fei thought the illusory realm has reached such a perfect degree. If not for the system, I would be the unlucky one if I were to be trapped within. It might seem easy, but only he understood how strong the old monsters were. They belonged to the category that absolutely could not be neglected. The sect masters had all made their moves. Those who ambushed stopped. How could they have the mood to deal with a new cosmos god when facing the religious masters? Ever since they failed the first time, it was equivalent to them not having any more chances. In the end, they had wasted their efforts. Hong. The final cosmos god, lightning, struck down. Lin Fei resolved all of them. He reached the 6th level of cosmos god realm. After undergoing 5 tribulations, Lin Fei did not continue with the tribulation. A large amount of reputation had been consumed, and he had to find time to replenish it before continuing. He reached the 6th level of cosmos god realm in a single day. This was the fastest cultivation speed in the history of the eternal cosmos. Governor Lin is truly amazing. He is now at the 6th level of cosmos god realm. Furthermore, he grasped a cosmos ranked cultivation technique, allowing his combat power to skyrocket. Our eternal cosmos is about to produce another huge character. That's right, even apex existences failed in ambushing him. I wonder what absolute art this Governor Lin has cultivated. The cosmos gods who were observing the battle had disappeared. That was terrifying. If they were in Governor Lin's shoes, they would have died many times. That Governor Lin was incredibly ferocious. They could not help but admire him. The cosmos god tribulation came quickly and disappeared quickly too. The suppression soon disappeared. Several religious masters who acted to ambush Lin Fei returned. When they saw that Lin Fei succeeded in his tribulation, they had a radiant smile on their faces. Governor Lin, you have created a new record in the eternal cosmos. Divine Sword Religious Master returned with surging killing intent. After seeing Lin Fei, he could not help but sigh. In a single day, Xueying underwent 5 tribulations consecutively and stepped into the 6th level of cosmos god realm. This potential was undeniably number one in the eternal universe. Following that, the eternal church gained another formidable, great character, being a level 6 cosmos god. No matter which cosmos he was in, he would be considered an overlord of a region. It's all thanks to the sect masters that I was able to successfully cross the tribulation, Lin Fei said gratefully. With them sharing the burden, he could save a lot of prestige. Prestige was also obtained by risking one's life. Those earth rats, we will deal with them sooner or later. A sect master said coldly. That's all they can do. The news that Lin Fei, the palace lord, had succeeded in each of his tribulations spread throughout the everlasting universe. No matter who heard this, they all looked at each other in dismay. He had truly reached the heavens in a single step. From now on, he would become a great figure, a true overlord. To any cosmos god, the earlier they crossed the tribulation, the better their potential would be, and their future would be limitless. Someone like Lin Fei with his potential was destined to become an apex existence in the eternal cosmos in the future. Lin Fei would go further than anyone else. Unless Lin Fei fell, those cosmos gods who once felt hostile towards Lin Fei no longer dared to think of dealing against him. They could not afford to offend such a person. The most unremarkable Yuan Great Continent would become important as Lin Fei became a level 6 cosmos god. When the news reached the Yuan Great Continent, it was unknown how many organizations left at the first instance. These were all organizations that once went against Lin Fei and had a backer behind them. At this moment, they took the initiative to leave. A level 6 cosmos god was not someone they could offend. If they did not leave now, the other party might come looking for them. 10 years later, he succeeded in crossing the tribulation consecutively. Lin Fei returned to the Yuan Fu and entered closed-door cultivation to consolidate his strength. It took him 10 years. The life form of a cosmos god is truly unfathomable. After 10 years of consolidation, Shui's strength as a level 6 cosmos god was as stable as Mount Tai. Not only that, his fleshy body had broken through a level, reaching a whole new level. Lin Fei had even grasped a powerful energy within the cosmos energy. This was a powerful energy that transcended other energies. A casual strike from him was so terrifying. Lin Fei was quite shocked. No wonder everyone wanted to become a cosmos god. Wait till I grasp a cosmos god ranked cultivation technique, and I should be able to tear through the cosmos time-space. Lin Fei came out from the cultivation room. Without a cosmos god ranked cultivation technique, I am not a true cosmos god. He left the cultivation room. Heaven's Limit Tavern Master and Li, who came to congratulate him. Ever since he broke through, no organization in the Yuan Great Continent dared to act against him. They either left the Yuan Great Continent or remained obedient. Heaven's Limit Tavern Master and Li, who had a much easier time managing the place. It has been hard on you all these years. After Lin Fei came out, he first met with Heaven's Limit Tavern Master and Li Hu. He understood the situation in the Yuan Great Continent. He was still quite concerned about his territory. He was worried for nothing about the Yuan Great Continent. Stepping into the Cosmos God realm from the Hierarch realm, he reached the 6th level in a single breath, shaking the entire Yuan Great Continent. After giving some instructions, Lin Fei did not stay idle. He planned on making a trip to the church. You are finally here. Eternal Church, Sacred Mountain. Unnatural personally came out to welcome him. We have been waiting for you, this talented prefecture master, for a very long time. Seeing Lin Fei again, Fei Tianqing couldn't help but sigh. What a monster! Unnatural had not digested the fact that he had undergone 5 tribulations in a single breath and reached the 6th level of Cosmos God. He was so ferocious that it was a complete mess. The tribulation is too fast. Lin Fei chuckled. Who would have thought that it would take 10 years to consolidate it? Unnatural felt like vomiting blood. 10 years to consolidate his realm? What else did he want? You broke through consecutively. Heaven and abyss have been roaring for a very long time. Unnatural muttered. You have stimulated them quite badly. Lin Fei did not place much importance on these two manor heads anymore. They were considered slightly stronger existences among cosmos gods at the 6th level of the cosmos god realm. It was certain that they could defeat them. It's a pity that they didn't die from fright. Lin Fei curled his lips. Religious Master and the others said that you can directly go to the Church Book Collection Pavilion and choose a suitable Cosmos God ranked cultivation technique. Unnatural said, They really understand me. Lin Fei chuckled. Walking in the Eternal Church. Once again, Lin Fei would be worshipped no matter where he went. Elder Lin, you are now the idol of the younger generation. Unnatural chuckled. That time when I knew you had undergone consecutive tribulations, I was truly frightened. Ha ha ha. Lin Fei could indeed feel the blazing gazes of the church disciples. He had truly become an idol. Actually, my luck is better, hee hee. Chapter 3467. Lin Fei was currently the idol of the Holy Church. Those elders and geniuses who were unconvinced previously were now convinced. In just a few months, Shui Ying had broken through consecutively. There was no other existence in the entire eternal cosmos who could do so. Oh, right. Have you considered which path you want to take? As they were about to reach the book repository pavilion, Unnatural asked curiously. That Tao. Lin Fei answered without hesitation. I am not interested in other things except the Tao of body cultivation. After reaching the Cosmos God level, every Cosmos God had to choose a direction to cultivate. There were a total of 9 great Taos in the eternal cosmos. Every Tao represented a path. All Cosmos Gods had to take this step. It was the same for everyone. Tao of body cultivation? Unnatural had expected this answer. All right, I'm convinced by you. Of the 9 great Taos, the Tao of body cultivation was considered the most difficult. It was relatively difficult to cultivate it. You should go in. I'll come and find you the next time. Unnatural originally wanted to help Lin Fei take a look, yet the other party chose the Tao of body cultivation. Thus, there was nothing much to say. This was not the first time Lin Fei came to the book repository pavilion. This time, it was just a formality. In the future, Shui Ying was prepared for what he would cultivate in the Tao of body cultivation. He would first cultivate his fleshy body to the peak of the 10th level. Lin Fei would not miss out on the opportunity to choose a cultivation technique from the 9 great Taos. He had to choose at least one of the 5. It would be a waste not to choose. He might be useless, but others would be useful. Lin Fei came out very quickly. There were countless cultivation techniques of the 9 great Taos in the book repository pavilion, yet there were pitifully few body cultivation techniques. It was no wonder, since the Tao of body cultivation was the least cultivated among the 9 great Taos. Lin Fei was merely using the Tao of body cultivation to conceal it. If he met an expert, he would use his prestige technique to deal with them. The Tao of body cultivation was secondary. Since he could use his prestige technique, why did he have to work so hard? Lin Fei would not easily give up on the strength of his fleshy body. Furthermore, he had reached the 7th level. Even if he stood there, ordinary cosmos gods could not break through his defenses. Returning to the residence of the Holy Church, Lin Fei prepared to leave the eternal universe. Reaching the 6th level of Cosmos God, Shui Ying was qualified to travel through the cosmos. He could never forget the memories in his mind. If it was possible, Lin Fei hoped to go back and take a look. Even if things remained the same but the people had changed, he could at least put an end to this thought. Ding, host Lin Fei has stepped into the Cosmos God realm and gained the strength to fly across the great 1,000 cosmos. The system will be undergoing an update. The duration will be approximately 24 hours. The system's voice rang out in his head without any warning. Another update. Lin Fei's jaw dropped. This system was really weird. Now that he thought about it, it seemed that the system would be updated every time he advanced to a higher realm. Now that he broke through to the cosmos god level, it was normal for the system to be updated. I wonder what will be updated this time. Lin Fei couldn't help but look forward to it. If the system disappeared that day, Lin Fei would really miss it. Lin Fei could afford to wait a day. 24 hours passed in the blink of an eye. Lin Fei began to look forward to what the updated system would be like. Ding! System update complete. The system's voice sounded in his mind once again. Just like before, the system's voice remained cold and emotionless. Open the status panel. Without any hesitation, Lin Fei opened the status panel. It had been a long time since he last checked the status panel. Host Lin Fei. Realm 6th level Cosmos God. Prestige 630 trillion. Simple. Extremely simple. Lin Fei was slightly startled when he saw the changes on the status panel. After the system update, this status panel was too simple. 630 trillion reputation. This string of numbers felt comfortable looking at it. Let me see what other changes the system has. After a round of inspection, Shui confirmed that all the reputation skills were still there. The only difference was that he had cleared away some useless things previously. Currently, the entire system was very clean. There is actually a mission. Lin Fei soon discovered something. After the system update, there were no other changes. It was the system that gave out missions. Could it be that I can gain reputation by accepting missions? Lin Fei's eyes brightened. Currently, he had consumed a huge portion of his reputation. Just the consecutive tribulations would consume a frightening amount of reputation. If he kept going to the eternal secret realm, Lin Fei did not think he could succeed every single time. That immortal sword religion master's sword technique was very tyrannical. Every time he consumed his reputation, it would be equivalent to him bleeding. A single immortal sword religion master was already like this. If there were a few more religion masters, the consumption would be unimaginable. Let me see if this is a reputation mission. He opened the mission. A series of missions appeared. 1-star mission. Kill at least 10 elders of the church. Reward. 100 million reputation. 100 skill points. 1-star mission. Kill a higher-up elder of the church. Reward. 50 billion reputation. 500 skill points. 2-star mission. Dominate the eternal cosmos. Reward. 1 trillion reputation. 10,000 skill points. Looking at the mission, Lin Fei was dumbfounded. This 1-star mission is like this? System, are you kidding me? And this reputation, isn't it too little? Wait, what are these skill points for? Lin Fei did not understand what the system was doing. Host, after the system update, the host can use reputation to exchange for permanent skills. The system spoke again. Lin Fei was shocked. Skills can be exchanged for permanent skills? All along, the system's reputation skills were one-time use. Every time it was used, it would consume reputation. It can't be, it's so humane. Lin Fei hurriedly exited. After searching for a while, he finally saw a skill page. When he entered the page, there was nothing inside. It was empty. A one-time use skill could be made permanent. This was definitely a good thing. At least he did not have to worry about losing a lot of money when using it. After searching for a while, he clicked on the reputation skill page. At this moment, the skills inside were divided into levels. This was something that was not there before. 1-star skill. Sky splitting hand, reputation 1 billion. 1-star skill. Substitution talisman, reputation 10 billion. Able to swap one's true body. 2-star skill. Teleportation, reputation 5 billion. Able to move within the cosmos. 3-star skill. Single blade, certain death. Reputation, 20 billion. Able to kill anyone below the third stage of Cosmos God with a single blade. 1 star to 9-star skills. Lin Fei was dazzled by the number of skills. These skills aren't cheap. Lin Fei inhaled a breath of cold air inwardly. I still have more than 60 billion reputation. If I were to use it to exchange for skills, I reckon I wouldn't be able to get much. System, aren't your skills too expensive? Lin Fei was speechless. Host, these skills are relatively cheap. If you wish to learn more skills, Host has to work hard and complete the missions. You will soon understand the importance of reputation. Chapter 3468. Lin Fei soon understood why the system would say that. Stage 6 Cosmos God only gave me 6 skill columns. That is quite a scam. After searching for a while, Lin Fei finally understood. Stage 6 Cosmos God gave him a total of 6 skill columns. In other words, he could have 6 skills in his skill column. If he were to exchange for more skills, he would likely have to purchase another skill column. 6 skill columns. He really had to consider carefully. Lin Fei wasn't used to such a setting. He felt like a tiger that had its teeth pulled out. After the system update, there were pros and cons to Lin Fei. The cons were that it consumed too much prestige, but he could exchange for skills and he could save on the prestige. Overall, it felt all right. Within his residence, Lin Fei spent a lot of time choosing his prestige skills. The first skill was a defensive skill, multi-layer defense. During the tribulation, Lin Fei had used multi-layer defense to resist against the incoming attacks. That consumed quite a lot. This was a 6-star skill. He could use 60 layers of defense. Lin Fei wanted to exchange for something more powerful, yet his prestige was too huge. He could only barely resist against attacks from Cosmos Gods below the 7th level of Cosmos God. As long as he did not meet a peak 8th level Cosmos God, he could walk unhindered with his multi-layer defense. As for the second skill, Lin Fei still chose a defensive skill. It was called Damage Transfer Defense. The system did not restrict him from exchanging for skills. In the eternal cosmos, survival was the most important. Lin Fei could not casually exchange for skills. He had to strengthen his survival techniques, and it would be better if he had more of such defensive skills. Therefore, the second skill was also a defensive skill, and the third skill was also a defensive skill. Lin Fei was satisfied with the 3 defensive skills. Using these 3 defensive skills did not affect him at all. Stage 8 Cosmos Gods could only watch helplessly without being able to escape. After obtaining 3 skills, Lin Fei did not go and exchange them for offensive skills. Even though he could not casually exchange for skills, it did not mean that Lin Fei had lost his offensive methods. With his peak 7th level strength, he did not feel any pressure fighting against Cosmos Gods. No wonder I have to complete the mission. I have to level up the skills I exchanged. And leveling up requires skill points. Lin Fei did not know whether to laugh or cry. The skills that he had exchanged were all at the elementary level. These skills were divided into 5 levels: beginner, intermediate, advanced, specialist, and master. The 5 levels of a skill required the accumulation of skills. I was born to work hard. If he wanted to upgrade his skills, he needed skill points. The system was a bit of a scam. After staying in his mansion for a while, Lin Fei sorted out the updated system. Brother Lin, good news. Unnatural came again, this time with a face full of smiles. Lin Fei was having a headache over the quest. The system's quests were really not easy to complete. They were either crazy or completely unreasonable. He really suspected that this was a quest given by the system. Good news? Why didn't I know about it? Lin Fei invited the unnatural for tea. He had some doubts in his heart that he wanted to ask the other party, and he came at the right time. Unnatural took a sip of tea and said, "You are now a demon elder of the Vatican. Just now, after a discussion among the church leaders, they have decided to promote you to a high-level elder." High-level elder, huh? Lin Fei wasn't surprised. It wasn't difficult for him to become a high-level elder of the Eternal Church after undergoing 6 consecutive tribulations and reaching the 6th level of Cosmos God. I still thought they would let me become the 10th religious leader. Cough, cough, cough. The tea that Unnatural just drank nearly spurted out. Religious leader. Ever since the Eternal Cosmos appeared, there were only 3 religious leaders at the start, and now there were 9. It was unknown how difficult it was to become the 10th religious leader. Actually, you have a chance. The Unnatural said, it's just that you aren't satisfied with a few aspects. Otherwise, you can give it a try. Lin Fei was interested. He truly did not know about this aspect. Religious leader. The most important requirement is to reach the 8th level of Cosmos God Realm. It is also a hard requirement. The Unnatural said, Brother Lin is currently at the 6th level of Cosmos God. It is just a matter of time before you become an 8th level Cosmos God. 8th level. Even though Lin Fei was currently at the 6th level of Cosmos God, when he met an 8th level Cosmos God, the other party could even break through his defenses. The 3 defensive techniques weren't a joke. If he cultivated all 3 defensive techniques to the Grandmaster grade, he would be even more tortoiseshell than a tortoiseshell. Other than that, it is essential to reach the 8th level of Cosmos God Realm. As for the remaining ones, they are simple. The Unnatural chuckled. You have to complete 3 missions from the religious church. These 3 missions are incredibly difficult, and many people are stuck at this stage. Not to mention the 3 missions, nobody could even clear the first one. So difficult? Lin Fei did not think that it was easy to complete the first of the 3 missions. It is extremely difficult. Do you think it is so easy to become a religious leader? The Unnatural nodded. Ever since the 9th religious leader appeared 300,000 years ago, there hasn't been a 10th religious leader. Elder brother thinks highly of you. Since it was so difficult, Lin Fei became curious about the 3 missions. Oh, right, it is everyone's wish for you to become a higher-up elder. But you still have to follow the convention. The Unnatural slapped his head and said, What convention? Lin Fei asked. Every higher-up elder of the religious church has to complete a mission. The Unnatural said, I believe it shouldn't be a problem for you. Lin Fei chuckled. It's just a mission. There isn't any pressure at all. When do you start? Any time is fine. The Unnatural envied Lin Fei too. Lin Fei's position soared, and in the blink of an eye, he was about to become a higher-up elder. The higher-up elders in the Eternal Church had the authority to speak. Even though the prefecture master was amazing, if he was not a higher-up elder, his influence would be slightly weaker than some higher-up elders. But when the higher-up elders and the prefecture master were added onto a single person, it wasn't someone the higher-up elder could ignore. Lin Fei wasn't that anxious about this mission. I would like to know if our religious church has a Cosmos star map. Lin Fei asked. If one wanted to travel through the vast cosmos, a Cosmos star map was indispensable. Without it, it would be hard to travel. You wish to travel through the cosmos. The Unnatural was not surprised at all. That's right. You have broken through to the Cosmos God Realm, and it is normal for you to go out and experience the world. If you want an ordinary Cosmos star map, I can give you one. But if you want a Cosmos star map of a great thousand cosmos, that will be slightly more difficult. Lin Fei did not think that the cosmos where the Earth was located would be within the 9 great cosmos. A detailed Cosmos star map was something he definitely needed. Even if he had to pay a certain price, he would not hesitate to get it. Then, where do you want to find it? Then you have to go to an auction hall in a great cosmos. It has to be one of the top 10, and you will need sufficient Cosmos God crystals. The Unnatural looked at Lin Fei with a smile. Chapter 3469. The arrival of Unnatural had indeed helped Lin Fei resolve many of his doubts. At the very least, he knew that the best Cosmos star map could only be bought in a great cosmos, and the price was not cheap. Hence, he had to be mentally prepared. After that, Lin Fei chatted with Unnatural for a long time. Everything he was unclear about was cleared up. It won't be that easy for me to cross a great cosmos, Lin Fei thought. Furthermore, I don't even know which cosmos the Earth of China is located in. It will be quite difficult to find it. After becoming a cosmos god, Lin Fei had to get it no matter what. Before this, I should cultivate up the 3 defensive techniques before thinking about leaving the cosmos. Lin Fei considered for a while. Other than this, there was no better way. He could only take it step by step. Even though he felt unhappy, he had no other choice. If he did not cultivate the 3 defensive techniques to the Grandmaster grade, Lin Fei dared not guarantee that he could travel across the cosmos. Within a short period, everyone in the eternal cosmos will have a headache. Lin Fei chuckled. After Unnatural left, Lin Fei began accepting the skills from the system. Currently, he could only accept 1-star missions, and they were all messy missions. As for why the system would give out such missions, Lin Fei expressed that he could not understand the motive. It was fine as long as the mission was a mission. Lin Fei soon thought it through. He could do whatever he wanted, for the sake of reputation and skill points, as long as it was the most abnormal mission. Lin Fei would accept it. Fortunately, he could accept 20 missions at one go. Sir, don't kill us. We surrender. Eternal cosmos in a mountain stronghold. Lin Fei descended like a great demon king, sweeping away all the bandits along the way. Ever since you became bandits, you no longer have the chance to live. Accept the punishment from this seat. Lin Fei charged in with a rumble and started a massacre. This was a mission to destroy the bandits. It could earn him several tens of millions of reputation and dozens of skill points. Such 1-star missions were the most common. Mosquito meat was still meat, so he reluctantly accepted it. With this in mind, the bandits of the Eternal Universe started to run out of luck. In a restaurant. Have you heard? Another stronghold has been destroyed. Who said I don't know? What is that Manor Lord Lin Fei trying to do? Is he trying to kill us all? I heard that the leaders of the top 10 strongholds have gathered together, which is a rare sight. They said that they want to teach Lin Fei a lesson. Similar news spread like wildfire. No one knew why Manor Head Lin Fei would make life difficult for the stronghold. In the past few years, countless mountain strongholds had been swept clean. It didn't matter if they had a powerful background or if they were assassins from some faction. The result was the same. They were all wiped out. This made many people gnash their teeth in anger. But nobody could do anything about it. That prefecture master Lin Fei wasn't just a prefecture master. Currently, he was a higher-up elder of the Holy Church and had the strength of a level 6 cosmos god. As such, he could only keep his thoughts to himself. I've finally raised my multi-layered defense to the high grade. The next level would be the expert grade. Lin Fei despised the fact that he needed to level up the techniques he exchanged. This was a waste of his time and energy. From the high grade to the expert grade and grandmaster grade, Lin Fei estimated that he would need at least 1,000 more techniques. Without spending a few hundred or 1,000 years, I can forget about leaving the eternal cosmos. Lin Fei squinted. Then you guys can only be unlucky. For the sake of skill points, Lin Fei was willing to risk it all. Cold Sky Residence. Just like its name, it was a white world. It was a true world of ice and snow. The temperature here was low. The people who lived here were all particularly violent. And at this moment, on a huge snowy mountain, quite a few people were gathered here. Their expressions were filled with anxiety. The elders are having a meeting. I hope we can stop that Lin Fei from acting recklessly this time. This is the first time I'm feeling uneasy as a bandit. The 10 elders are all here. That Lin Fei really scared everyone. On the snowy mountain, a few patrolling guards shrunk their bodies, looking miserable. Ever since Lin Fei started to deal with the bandits, dozens and hundreds of them were destroyed. This was quite a big blow to the bandits, causing them to feel uneasy. They were afraid that they would be destroyed if they were not careful. Once Lin Fei attacked the bandits, he would kill them all. Who wouldn't be afraid? Who is it? Suddenly, a figure dashed in front of them. The patrolling guards grabbed their bows and fired in unison. The power of the arrows was great. They were strengthened by the power of the runes. If they were hit, it would not feel good. You're quite capable. The patrolling guards saw the arrows fly back, piercing through them. The figure became clear. It was the person they were worried about and afraid of. They've finally scared them enough to gather together. Lin Fei squinted. The system is really something. It could have killed them one by one, but it insisted on gathering them together. This is interesting. Lin Fei couldn't help but diss it. This mission was to kill the last person in the bandits. Just the reputation alone was 2,200,000,000 skill points. For these skill points, he could only bear with it. In the palace of Great Snow Mountain, it was rare for the 10 elders to gather together. There was really no other way. The pressure was too strong. The bandits were destroyed one by one. After so many times, one would feel uneasy, especially with Lin Fei's style. It was obvious that he would kill the small ones first before killing the big ones. In just a few short years, all the small and medium-sized clans in the Eternal Universe were completely wiped out. The strongholds that the 10 big shots had secretly supported had all been destroyed. This had greatly affected their strength. Now, no one was afraid of bandits. Some even spread the news about where the bandits were. In the end, they were all wiped out. Lin Fei is too arrogant. Instead of being the prefecture head, he came to wipe out the bandits. What is the meaning of this? A bald elder raged. He's too despicable. If he wasn't the prefecture head, I would have arranged for someone to kill him. Everyone is the same. Now, we're the only bandits left in the entire universe. Lin Fei killed so many of us. Now, no one is willing to be a bandit. When this matter was brought up, everyone hated him. The bandits who had a bright future, after Lin Fei's actions, no one dared to be bandits anymore. Now, the bandits were like rats on the street that everyone wanted to kill. When this matter was brought up, everyone hated him. Hello, everyone. Do you hate me? Now that I'm here to give you benefits and opportunities. Boom! The door was pushed open and a figure walked in. All the noise stopped. You're Lin Fei. Why is he here? Oh no. Chapter 3470. An explosive piece of news soon spread. Breaking news! Breaking news! The Heaven Region, stronghold of the Cold Palace, has been destroyed by Prefecture Master Lin Fei. Furthermore, the 10 big shots have been killed and are now hung on the Great Snow Mountain. The moment the news spread, there was an uproar. First, it was the Cold Palace. Many superpowers went to the Heaven Region, Snow Mountain. The Heaven Region stronghold had a strong background in the Cold Palace. Even the Cold Palace Master did not dare to offend them, since they had a true cosmos god supporting them. But now, there were corpses everywhere on the Heaven Region, Snow Mountain. The 10 big shots had been wiped out. I can't believe that they are all dead. Governor Lin is so powerful. They are seeking their own deaths. They know that Governor Lin hates mountain bandits, yet they dare to gather in such a brazen manner to resist against Prefecture Master Lin Fei. If they don't die, who will? On the Great Snow Mountain, the 10 big shots were hung on the Snow Mountain. Those who came to see were all sighing. They were all famous big shots, yet they had become corpses on the Snow Mountain. Prefecture Master, this is so satisfying. The Cold Palace Master came and observed the situation on the Snow Mountain. Everyone beside him was elated. The Heaven Region stronghold had done many big things, yet they could not find any evidence. Now that they had been taken down, it was definitely a good thing. Governor Lin is such a good person. The Cold Palace Master laughed. The 10 big shots are dead. The eternal cosmos will be peaceful for a period of time. It was a good thing for everyone that the stronghold was gone. At the same time, on the holy mountain of the Holy Church, the prefecture masters sat in a secret room. What is he trying to do? The Lord of the Abyss gritted his teeth. Of the 10 big shots, one was supported by the Lord of the Abyss. But now he had been destroyed by Lin Fei. The losses were huge. To support him, he had spent a lot of effort and energy. But now everything was gone. For a relatively long period of time, no one would dare to create a stronghold. Who knew when Lin Fei, the prefecture master, would have a stroke and come again? Who could bear such a loss? I'm sure he did it on purpose. The Lord Prefect of the Underworld had also lost one of his subordinates, one of the 10 big shots. Eat fruit, take revenge on us. For a level 6 cosmos god to deal with a pseudo-cosmos god, wasn't this bullying the weak? It was on purpose. They all had preconceived notions. Go on, let him continue. The Lord of the Abyss sneered. This time he killed 10 big bosses. Among them were not only our people, but also the sect leader's people. The more he does, the easier it is for him to offend the sect leader. Actually, we can also publicize it. For example, Lin Fei wants to become the 10th sect master. Don't you think it would be very interesting? That's good. I know that many people secretly view Lin Fei as a thorn in their side. He has gone through 6 tribulations in one go. Who can guarantee that he won't go through another one? Everyone was envious of Lin Fei's successive tribulations. That was tribulation transcendence. Every time they went through a tribulation, they had to expend a lot of effort. How could they be as relaxed as Lin Fei? This was simply infuriating. After Lin Fei killed the 10 big bosses, news spread out one after another. Have you heard of it? Prefecture Master Lin Fei is accumulating his influence by killing the 10 big bosses. He is preparing to become the 10th religious master. In simpler terms, he is establishing his personal influence. It can't be right. He can do that. Thinking about it, it seems to be the case. Lin Fei is truly ambitious. He is preparing to become the 10th religious master so early. The moment the news spread out, everyone did not doubt it. The news of Lin Fei becoming a higher-up elder was not sealed. The entire cosmos knew about it. Everyone knew that this Lin Fei merely lacked a mission. This mission was extremely easy in the hands of Lin Fei. Lin Fei's potential had made everyone feel disappointed that he could become the 10th religious master. After all, he had created a record not too long ago that no one could break. In a restaurant, as Lin Fei drank, he was looking at the people on the streets. Interesting. Are they trying to establish a competitive relationship with me? And those people? When this news fell into Lin Fei's ears, he immediately knew that someone was secretly causing trouble. Those 10 big bosses were all killed by him on the snow mountain. It was impossible not to offend someone. To become a famous big boss in the eternal universe, it was impossible not to have a backer. For the sake of the mission, Lin Fei did not care about them at all. With the system's nature, the 10th religious master was definitely a mission. It just hadn't spawned yet. There was no difference between offending them now and offending them in the future. My multi-layered defense skills are now at the expert level. It won't be long before they reach the master level. The rewards for killing the 10 big bosses were very generous. Their skills were also upgraded from advanced to expert. He needed to get the skills to the master level before he could match the power and defense. It was indeed a helpless thing. Ding, random mission issued. While Lin Fei was daydreaming, the system chimed and pulled him back to reality. Random mission. The system had given it before. Lin Fei had gradually forgotten about it. He did not expect it to appear again. The host can choose to accept it or not. Lin Fei would definitely not let go of a random mission. There might be an unexpected surprise. 3 defense skills. Although only one of them was at the expert level in the eternal universe, No one could break through it. Peak physical body level 7 was not to be trifled with. It would be very difficult to deal with them together. Except, ding, in view of the fact that the host has consecutively completed the mission to destroy the gangs and obtain the title of hero, the host will continue to spread the name of hero. Take the initiative to complete 100 evil eradication missions. Once the mission is completed, the host will obtain any skill to be upgraded to the master level and a chance to use the prestige skill. Lin Fei's eyes lit up. He was secretly glad that he did not reject it. A skill to be upgraded to the master level. What a great benefit. There's even a chance to use the prestige skill. This is rare. Ever since the system was updated, prestige could only be exchanged for skills. He could no longer use it as unscrupulously as before. This was a memory for Lin Fei. Now that the system was generous, Lin Fei could not help but be happy. After killing countless big bosses, I'm going to do good deeds again. I'm probably going to offend another group of people. Lin Fei squinted his eyes. Unfortunately, there's no other way. For my skills, for my strength, I can only pity you guys. There was the identity of a prefecture master and high-level elder. Lin Fei was not worried that someone would dare to deal with him face to face. They would just curse him behind his back to vent their anger. They would never be able to do anything. Another period of time to be busy. Chapter 3471. After the 10 big shots of the Eternal Universe were killed, many people secretly heaved a sigh of relief, especially those experts who had left the stronghold. All of them relaxed. No one had ever done such a thing before. They really wanted to know who it was that offended Lin Fei, causing the stronghold of the unhindered world to be completely wiped out. Nowadays, when it came to mountain bandits, they were no different from underground rats. Everyone wanted to beat them up. What a promising job it was. Now, who would dare to be a mountain bandit? Lin Fei seemed to have disappeared without a trace. To everyone, it was good enough as long as this palace master Lin didn't mess around and didn't do anything else. A full 10 years passed. Lin Fei seemed to have really disappeared. No one saw Lin Fei again, and no one heard what he did. He just disappeared. Sky Sea Prefecture, one of the prefectures in the Eternal Universe. At the entrance of a hotel in the prefecture. I beg you, give me a bite to eat. I'm really hungry, really hungry. A child of about 7 or 8 years old, covered in filth, stood not far from the entrance of the hotel. No matter where it was, there would always be beggars. Scram! A person who came out of the hotel waved his hand and swept the little girl to the side. Remnant of the Xue family, you still want to eat. When the surrounding people heard the words Xue family, their expressions became abnormally cold. The little girl was swept to the side and coincidentally bumped into a black-robed man. Because she hadn't eaten yet, she directly fell on the feet of the black-robed man. This bump woke the black-robed man up. Lin Fei lowered his head and looked at the little girl on his feet. Her breathing was very weak. I beg you, give me a bite to eat. Even if she was lying on Lin Fei's feet, she still didn't forget to beg for food. In these 10 years, Lin Fei hadn't thought about how to make a move. 100 missions weren't difficult, so he wasn't in a hurry to start. He walked around and took the opportunity to understand this universe. In these 10 years, he had been to all 9 prefectures. He had seen all kinds of things. This trip to the Sky Sea Prefecture was probably a kind of instinct that drove him away. Lin Fei stretched out his hand and grabbed, causing the little girl to land on his palm. He took out a pill and fed it to her. Soon, the little girl opened her eyes. Her pair of intelligent eyes contained a hint of fear and unease. Don't hit me. I don't want to eat anymore. The little girl struggled. At this moment, a passerby advised, Brother, she's a jinx. Throw her away immediately to avoid trouble. She's a surviving member of the Xue family. Someone deliberately survived to humiliate her. You'd better not meddle in other people's business. Surviving members? Jinx? Lin Fei was curious. They are all bad people. Our Shwe family is not a bad person." The little girl changed her frightened look and said word by word in a sonorous and forceful voice, "Little beggar, how dare you talk back?" The passerby felt embarrassed and reached out to slap him. His strength was not light either. If he were to be hit, he would definitely be severely injured. With a wave of Lin Fei's hand, the passers-by were swept away. Glug, glug, glug. The little girl's stomach rumbled. "Are you afraid?" The little girl clenched her teeth. "No." Lin Fei smiled. "Big brother will bring you up to eat." "But the little girl was worried. "They won't let us in." "Who said so?" Lin Fei was just acting on a whim. Since they had met, it was fate. He had to do something about it, no matter what. Even the people upstairs had witnessed the scene. "Who is that guy? There's going to be a good show later. Maybe the Shwe family will come looking for us soon." I remember that there was a kind-hearted passerby who wanted to help the little girl. In the end, he was killed. Those who wanted to watch a show would never complain about trouble. In this prefecture, no one dared to offend the Shwe family. This was because the Shwe family had a close relationship with the prefecture master. In the Skysi prefecture, as long as the matter was not too overboard, no one would dare to say anything. "Get out, get out. You can't come in." Lin Fei brought the little girl into the restaurant. Immediately, 9 experts stood out to stop them. Lin Fei chuckled. "Are you sure you want me to leave?" The little girl shrunk her neck. "Big brother, you better put me down. As long as I don't go in, they won't dare to make things difficult for you." Lin Fei was not someone who was easy to talk to. "Get out of my way. I'm definitely going to eat this meal today." Lin Fei narrowed his eyes. The experts in the restaurant were bold. In the prefecture, their restaurant was prestigious and had a strong background. If they allowed the Shwe family to eat, they might be in trouble. "Outsider, you're really arrogant. I won't let you eat today. Get out now. Our restaurant doesn't welcome you. Scram as far as you can." Lin Fei looked at the two of them. "You asked for it." With a sway and 2 loud bangs, the 2 experts who tried to stop them crashed into the restaurant. The restaurant caved in, and they stopped breathing. "If you don't want to die, serve your signature dishes immediately." Lin Fei didn't even look at them. He carried the little girl and sat down at a nearby table. From the beginning to the end, he didn't even look at the 2 dead people. But Lin Fei had killed 2 people in the blink of an eye. It was as if he had caused a huge disaster. The restaurant owner was also a somewhat powerful expert. He knew many experts. Seeing 2 of his subordinates killed in the blink of an eye, his face sank. "You dare to kill people here? You're dead." The dozen or so experts in the restaurant all rushed out. "Capture him immediately." The dozen experts' auras weren't weak. Besides, this was the Skysi prefecture. Killing people here wouldn't end well. Lin Fei grabbed the chopsticks on the table and casually swung them. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The chopsticks were like arrows. In the blink of an eye, they all stabbed into the foreheads of these experts. These experts only felt their vision blur. The chopsticks pierced through their bodies and stabbed into their foreheads. They stopped breathing on the spot. The dozen experts all collapsed. "Don't kill me. I'll immediately arrange for someone to serve the dishes." The restaurant owner's face was pale. A chopstick had pierced through his body and was pressing against his forehead. As long as the other party moved, he would die without a doubt. "I already said it long ago. Just be well behaved." "Why the need?" Lin Fei said with a smile. The chopsticks also fell to the ground. The restaurant owner knew that he had encountered a great expert. Not everyone could kill people with chopsticks. The people eating upstairs also looked at each other at this time. Among the dozen people, 1 or 2 were somewhat famous. Now that they were killed in the blink of an eye, it was unbelievably valiant. Many people secretly rejoiced. Fortunately, they didn't make a move earlier. Otherwise, with a chopstick stuck in their foreheads, they wouldn't have the chance to regret it. Perhaps it was because of the chopsticks, but soon all the dishes were served. Don't stand on ceremony. Eat whatever you like. Make sure to eat your fill. Chapter 3472. Sky Sea Prefecture, Xie Clan. Ever since the Xie Clan annihilated the Shui Clan and plundered all their resources and treasures, the Xie Clan's strength had increased greatly. As the leader, the Xie Clan reaped the greatest benefits, but they chose to leave a daughter of the Shui Clan alive, making her a beggar in the Sky Sea Prefecture. All she could do was beg and eat the most rubbish food. In order to prevent anyone from helping the Shui Clan's daughter, they arranged for experts to watch over her. Last time, an outsider tried to be a good person, and the Xie Clan sent him to hell. My lord, another outsider has come. He's not weak, and killed a dozen people in the restaurant in one move. He should be a body cultivator. In the luxurious Xie Clan, the current patriarch, Shui Luolin, had received the news. Let the Sky Sea Guards take care of him. Shui Luolin said calmly, they've taken the lion's share. It doesn't matter if he's an outsider or not. As long as he's kind enough to help, I'll treat him as an accomplice of the Shui Clan. I'll kill whoever comes. How interesting. I'll let the Sky Sea Prefecture know that this is the fate of offending the Xie Clan. The little girl ate very quickly, but for the other people in the restaurant, they had lost their appetite. Everyone knew that someone would definitely come in a while. It was the same every time. Are you full yet? Although the little girl was hungry, she maintained her aristocratic demeanor as she ate. She chewed slowly and unhurriedly. Not everyone could do this. Why were aristocrats nobles? They had the mark of nobility in every aspect. I'm full. The little girl nodded. Lin Fei didn't eat much. He didn't care for ordinary food. As for whether the other party would poison him, he wouldn't dare even if he was given 100 guts. Come here. Lin Fei pointed at the restaurant owner. Don't kill me, I didn't do anything. The restaurant owner was filled with regret. How could he have encountered such a fiendish star? Could it be that he didn't know that killing was forbidden in the Sky Sea Prefecture? Lin Fei said calmly, as long as you're honest, why would I kill you? What a beautiful thing. I'm honest, really honest. The restaurant owner was on the verge of tears. Tell me everything you know about her. Lin Fei said, don't hide anything. Once you do, you can die. The restaurant owner really cried. Why aren't you willing to tell me? Lin Fei pulled out a pair of chopsticks. I think this chopstick would like to change its color. With a plop, he knelt on the ground. I'll say it right away. The boss of the restaurant couldn't bear the threat of death and immediately said whatever he wanted to say. Right then, on the main street of the Sky Sea Prefecture, a squad of black-armored soldiers appeared. There weren't many people in this group, only 50 in total. However, as soon as these 50 people appeared, everyone backed off and stood to the side. Why are the Sky Sea Guards mobilized? Something must have happened there. Good heavens! That guy is so bold that even the Sky Sea Guards have been mobilized. Could it be that he killed someone? Once the Sky Sea soldier left, many people followed, trailing them from afar. Everyone knew that once the Sky Sea soldiers were mobilized, something big must have happened. Usually they wouldn't be mobilized unless it was something big. They remembered that the last time they were mobilized, it was an outsider who was said to be an accomplice of the Shui family. As for whether it was true or not, everyone could only laugh. Lin Fei listened attentively. Looks like I can target the Shui family for my first mission. Lin Fei had originally planned to target another family, but now that the Shui family had come knocking on his door, the Shui family was out of luck. The Shui family and the Shui family had always had a close relationship. This was because the head of the Shui family was a disciple of the Shui family. It was the Shui family that had helped the Shui family to their current position. According to the story, after the Shui family became a major family in the Sky Sea Prefecture, They were unwilling to be inferior to the Shui family. Coincidentally, the Shui family had obtained a powerful treasure, so they formed an alliance with the forces of the Sky Sea Prefecture and massacred the Shui family. Only the little girl, Shui Xiaoxiao, was spared. How could Lin Fei not see that Shui Xiaoxiao was spared for the purpose of eliminating the root of the problem? It seemed to be working well. Whether they had good intentions or were really accomplices, they were all taken care of by the Shui family, biting the hand that fed them. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The restaurant owner was sweating profusely. After the Sky North Sea soldier rushed in, he seemed to have found a backer and struggled to stand up. He pointed at Lin Fei and said, "You guys came just in time. This is the guy who killed more than 10 of my waiters. He must be an accomplice of the Shui family." With the Sky North Sea soldier present, anyone was doomed to be unlucky. The restaurant owner looked as if he was not afraid of them. A squad of 50 Sky Sea soldiers had left more than 10 soldiers outside. At this time, more than 30 had rushed in and surrounded Lin Fei. "I wanted to spare your life, but you're such a disappointment." With a flick of his finger, Lin Fei shot out his chopsticks. Presumptuous. One of the Sky North Sea soldiers happened to be standing in front of the restaurant owner. He drew his sword and slashed at him. How dare he kill someone in front of him? This slash was as fast as lightning. The Sky North Sea soldier was strong and managed to hit the chopsticks. But for some reason, the chopsticks were unusually sturdy and deflected the sword light. With a swoosh, the chopsticks pierced through the man's forehead and into his brain. What terrifying strength! How dare he kill someone in front of a Sky North Sea soldier? The restaurant owner died such a pitiful death. Who knew that guy would come out to kill someone? Everyone in the restaurant was dumbfounded. How could a chopstick be so powerful that even an expert like the Sky North Sea soldier could not stop it? Shui Xiaoxiao watched nervously and subconsciously grabbed Lin Fei's sleeve. "How dare you kill someone?" The captain of the Sky North Sea soldiers was enraged. In Futianhai, anyone who heard the word Sky North Sea soldier would tremble in fear, let alone attack. Lin Fei chuckled. "While I'm still in a good mood, get out of here and tell the Shui family that I'm going to kill them." The captain of the Sky North Sea soldiers seemed to have misheard. "You told us to get out, but you still want to kill the Shui family." The captain of the Sky North Sea soldiers drew his weapon. "Do you know who you're talking to now?" Lin Fei swept a glance at him. "You're strong and well-equipped. Are you sure you want to make an enemy out of me? You'll die if you do. Kill him." This was the first person who had dared to be so presumptuous in front of the Sky North Sea soldiers. No one had ever dared to disregard the Sky North Sea soldiers like this. Here, dragons coiled and tigers crouched. Why bother? The Sky North Sea soldiers only heard the voice beside their ears before they fell into darkness. Chapter 3473. Silence. The scene was dead silent. No one had thought that the Sky Sea Guard would dare to resist. It had always been the case that those who resisted did not end well. But the scene before them had completely overturned all common sense. How savage! This must be an expert. Something big is going to happen. Who said otherwise? Luckily, I was well behaved just now. Otherwise, I'd be dead. A chopstick can ignore all defenses. How terrifying! Lin Fei paid no attention to the corpses on the ground. From the moment they had disobeyed, they were destined to die. Moreover, Lin Fei had given them a chance, but they did not cherish it. They had brought this upon themselves. "Are you full? If you are, we'll go. Big Brother will take you to get revenge." Lin Fei stood up. "Big Brother, they're in danger. You'd better not go." Shui Xiaoxiao said worriedly. "Don't worry, it's just the Shui family." Lin Fei shook his head. There were few experts in the everlasting universe who could pose a threat to him. "You killed them." The Sky Sea Guard inside was dead. The remaining dozen or so Sky Sea guards rushed in unison. They shuddered at the sight of the corpses on the ground. A chopstick had killed a Sky Sea guard. Who would have believed it if they had not seen it with their own eyes? That's right, Lin Fei admitted with a smile. If you don't want to die, take us to the Shui family obediently. A chopstick appeared in Lin Fei's hand, and he waved it at them. Of course, if you're willing to die, I don't mind fulfilling your wishes. I believe your teammates will be grateful to you. As the saying goes, there's a companion on the road to hell. The Sky Sea guards who had rushed in did not dare to move. Even their captain had died under the chopstick. They would have suffered the same fate if they had been in his place. It was not hard to imagine that this person would have killed them in one blow. They would not have had a chance to struggle. Were willing to lead the way. In the face of death, the Sky Sea guards did not dare to move. Lin Fei pulled Shui Xiao out of the restaurant. They're out. What a strange fellow. Another unlucky one. Yeah, right. Whoever gets involved with that jinx won't have a good ending. Seeing a stranger come out with Shui Xiao, everyone was enlightened. But soon, everyone saw the problem. No, there are only a dozen or so Sky Sea guards left. How is this possible? Captain and the others are gone. What the hell? What happened? Look at the Sky North Sea soldiers at the back. They're all so cautious and trembling. It's incredible. It was unknown who shouted. Only then did everyone notice the Sky Sea sentinels' strange behavior. Although they were walking behind strangers, those who were not in the know would think that the Sky Sea Guardian was forcing them to come out. However, that was not the case. Instead, they looked like they were afraid. Many courageous people rushed into the restaurant. If he hadn't seen it, he wouldn't have known, but the moment he saw it, he was shocked. Dead. More than 30 Sky Sea soldiers were dead. The most frightening thing was that every single one of them had a chopstick stuck in their foreheads. It was a horrifying sight to behold. Dead, all dead. Something big is about to happen. Everyone knew how powerful the Sky Sea soldiers were. Only a big shot could kill them with a chopstick. Could that stranger be a big shot? The news spread quickly. Shui Xiao from the Shui family had been taken away by a stranger. At the same time, more than 30 Sky Sea soldiers had been killed with a single blow. The stranger seemed to have gone to the Shui family. That last sentence was the most important one. Quick, let's go take a look. Something big is about to happen. The Shui family is probably in big trouble. They've really kicked an iron plate this time. They even dared to kill Sky Sea soldiers. He. Lin Fei walked unhurriedly on the street. My first mission is up to the Shui family. The more publicity I get, the more I'll live up to my name. Lin Fei chuckled to himself. He had come all the way from the restaurant just to provoke them. The Sky Sea soldiers behind him lowered their heads. They no longer had the arrogance from before. A chopstick could kill a fully armored Sky Sea soldier. Their pride had been swept aside. If they wanted to survive, they had to behave themselves. It was that simple. They had secretly informed someone. They had lost face. If they did not take revenge, how would the Sky Sea soldiers be viewed in the future? They would let the other party gloat for a while. When reinforcements arrived, no matter how powerful this guy was, he would pay the price. At the Shui family, the news came in immediately. Bloodroth Lin only frowned when he heard the news. The death of the Sky Sea soldiers was not enough to scare the Shui family. Interesting, very interesting. Bloodroth Lin grinned. You want to take revenge for the Shui family? That depends on whether you have the ability. No one dared to underestimate the Shui family after their rise in power. Inform the Bloodkill guards. They haven't moved in a long time. It's time for them to make a move. The Shui family's experts also received the news. How dare they invade the Shui family? They really think they're nothing. I'll go meet that guy. It's been a long time since I killed someone. Ha, let's go together. The news spread. A large group of people followed behind Lin Fei. They were all here to watch the show. The Sky Sea Prefecture had not been this lively in a long time. Ever since the Shui family had joined forces to destroy the Shui family, no one dared to challenge the Shui family. Everyone obediently chose to lower their heads. Who would have guessed that a ferocious man would appear today and kill more than 30 Sky Sea Guardsmen in one move? He even dared to strut around in the Sky Sea Prefecture. No one had seen such arrogance in a very, very long time. Everyone knew about it and could not help but come to watch as a form of entertainment. Dong, 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 dong. A dull sound came from the street ahead, like the sound of thousands of soldiers and horses. The people behind all stopped. Many looked fearful. The Sky Sea soldiers are here. 2 squads of Sky Sea soldiers scurried out from the open space ahead, their chilling auras surging in their direction. The street was empty. It had long been cleared. Set up the formation. The Sky Sea soldiers moved, and a huge formation quickly took shape. The rumbling formation enveloped Lin Fei and the nearby streets. The surrounding void seemed to disappear. Ha ha ha, they're dead meat this time. How dare they enter the Sky Sea formation of the Sky Sea soldiers? There was no one on the street now, because the formation had concealed them. They were still there, but no one could see them. Everyone knew that once the formation came out, they would capture this stranger. There would be no accidents. Chapter 3474. The street was very quiet. The stranger and Shui Xiaoxiao were trapped in the array. The Celestial Sea Guards had also disappeared. Within the array, kill! A group of Celestial Sea Guards maintained the array, while a group of Celestial Sea Guards attacked. Under the cover of the array, there was a terrifying gravitational pull that only they could easily move. At the same time, their strength also increased. This massive difference in strength was an invisible and massive suppression to anyone. Big Brother will take you to kill. Lin Fei smiled as he grabbed Shui Xiaoxiao and placed her on his shoulder. With a single step, he charged into the group of Celestial Sea Guards. You really shouldn't have come. Lin Fei shook his head as he sent a Celestial Sea Guard flying with a palm. The Celestial Sea Guard immediately exploded into a bloody mess. Then, with another fist, he destroyed another Celestial Sea Guard. Pum! Pum! In an instant, fist images filled the air. The usually powerful Celestial Sea Guards were like ants as they exploded. In the blink of an eye, a group of Celestial Sea Guards was defeated, their heads separated from their bodies. They're all dead. How could he be so powerful? The remaining group of Celestial Sea Guards maintaining the array paled and began to tremble. We surrender. The captain of this group immediately raised his hands in surrender. It's too late. Lin Fei shook his head and waved his hand. Streams of energy exploded on their bodies, and they immediately lost all signs of life. Whoosh! 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 The Celestial Sea Guard array vanished. Lin Fei and Shui Xiaoxiao returned to the street. Big Brother, you're so powerful. At this moment, the street was littered with corpses. It was impossible to tell that they were Celestial Sea Guards. Die! The moment Lin Fei appeared, a flying sword slashed through the air. It was an inch away from him and was unable to advance, as if something was blocking it. You still know how to sneak attack me. Lin Fei reached out with his hand, traversing an infinite distance, and grabbed a figure by the neck. It's an elder of the Shui clan. It's a god-venerable expert. Lin Fei swung, and the elder of the Shui clan was a bloody mess, his aura completely gone. Continue leading the way. Before the Tianhai guards could catch their breaths, the terrifying existence had come again. While chatting, he had killed a Shui family elder. Terrifying, truly terrifying. Don't kill me. After Lin Fei left, everyone wiped their sweat. How terrifying, how terrifying. What exactly was the background of such an expert? Even an ambush was useless. He was dragged out from the void and couldn't be more dead. At this moment, No one doubted the strength of the stranger anymore. Other than valiant, there was no other way to describe them. Just look at the heavenly sea guards. In a single day, they had lost 3 heavenly sea guards. What a great loss! Lin Fei walked at a leisurely pace. The closer they got to the Xie clan, the more experts from the Xie clan appeared. However, not a single expert from the Xie family could stop Lin Fei's footsteps. Every single time, Dong Lu would finish them off with a single punch. Basically, he would not throw a second punch. "Senior, the Xie clan is right in front." The heavenly sea guards in the back all shrunk back. Along the way, more than a dozen experts from the Xie clan had died. All of them were killed with a single punch. Every single time. This punch felt as though it had landed on their hearts. Kill. On the streets of the Xie clan it was empty. The news of more than a dozen experts from the Xie clan being killed had spread. The Xie clan had never believed that there was an enemy they couldn't deal with. Don't forget that this was the Heavenly Sea Prefecture. If the matter got out of hand, the prefecture master of the Heavenly Sea Prefecture would do it himself. It's the Bloodkill Guards. They aren't any weaker than the Heavenly Sea Guards. The Bloodkill Guards were fully armed with blood-red armors and blood-red shields, just like the Heavenly Sea Guards, especially the blood-red armors with runes. As long as one wasn't a fool, one would know that the defense of these blood-red armors was extremely strong. All along, the ferocity of the Bloodkill Guards had spread throughout the Heavenly Sea Prefecture. When the Bloodkill Guards were mentioned, everyone retreated. Streaks of blood-red shadows rushed towards Lin Fei. With the help of the blood-red armors, their speed had increased as well. It was impossible to track them. These armors aren't simple. Lin Fei was also a person with discerning eyes. With the equipment on him, it was just like when he was at the Saint Body Mountain. If his strength wasn't enough, he would rely on the equipment to increase his strength. At this time, the Bloodkill Guard explained the benefits of equipment. Lin Fei punched out, and a black tornado sprang up. Whooshing sounds could be heard as blood splattered everywhere it passed. The huge black tornado continued to roll forward. "Ah, so scary. I'm going to die. Run." Wherever the black tornado passed, corpses were strewn everywhere. Lin Fei walked towards the Xie clan. Rumble. The Xie clan's main gate was shattered into pieces. The entire place was in ruins, and dust was flying everywhere. The Xie clan's Bloodkill Guards were killed just like that. The door was also destroyed. It seems like many people from the Xie clan died just now. What a terrifying move. There's no way to block it. Lin Fei brought Shui Xiao into the Xie clan. As they stepped on the ruins, cracking sounds could be heard. At this moment, the black tornado swept through the entire area, killing countless experts in an instant. The entire Xie clan was in a state of panic. The black tornado was filled with terrifying, destructive power. No matter what kind of attack it was useless. Rumble. More than half of the Xie clan was destroyed. Lin Fei walked slowly. "Are you happy?" Shui Xiao clapped her hands, happy. "Who exactly are you?" A tyrannical aura rushed out. A tyrannical blade light attacked the tornado, but it only slowed it down slightly. The tornado was still wreaking havoc. "It's him. I remember that he killed my parents." Shui Xiao pointed at that figure in the sky. Her eyes were filled with hatred. Even if she did not reveal it normally, it was different when she saw her enemy. "I am a kind-hearted person who passed by." Lin Fei laughed. "I can only say that you are unlucky to meet a kind-hearted person like me. Now, you can surrender yourself." Lin Fei extended his hand. "Seeking death." Shui Luolin, who rushed out, could not believe that an outsider could cause the Xie clan to be in such a state. He slashed out with his blade. The blood-colored blade, light, landed on the arm of Lin Fei. One could only hear ding-ding-dang-dang sounds. This palm arrived in front of Lin Fei, with 5 fingers spread out, imprisoning him. Cosmos God! A frightening thought appeared in his mind. Forefather, save me! Xue Luolin shouted out. His face was filled with fear. His mind was blank. He actually encountered a cosmos god. Such a scene frightened all the superpowers in the Sky Sea Prefecture. They all looked at each other. The great Xue Luolin was defeated in a single exchange, and he even had to shout out for his forefather. This was truly preposterous. If this was not preposterous, there was no other explanation. Impudent! Deep underground in the Xie clan, a hand stretched out. It turned into a huge hand that covered the sky. You are already so old, yet you still dare to come out and meddle in other people's business. Scram back, Lin Fei nonchalantly said. His 5 fingers formed a fist and punched out. A huge crater appeared on the ground of the Xie clan. Chapter 3475. The moment the aura from the underground of the Xie clan emerged, the terrifying and chaotic aura had shocked countless people. Cosmos God! This suppressive aura could only be felt by cosmos gods. Just when everyone thought that this fellow would not have a good ending, who would have thought that the other party would defeat him easily with just 1 punch? The aura in the sky above the Xie clan disappeared without a trace. That person is a cosmos god! Someone exclaimed. It was absolutely unfathomable for a passerby to be a cosmos god. The cosmos gods from the Xie clan immediately gave up. Unbeknownst to everyone, the cosmos god within the independent space of the Xue clan was currently feeling horrified. He did not dare to breathe loudly and was currently coughing out blood. What a terrifying fellow! Who exactly is he? I am a level 3 cosmos god. Yet I can't even withstand a single punch from him. I was nearly blasted apart. How terrifying! Xue Ying could heavily injure him with a single punch, and he could even feel the aura of death. This cosmos god from the Xue clan who dominated a region did not dare to move. He believed that if he attacked again, the other party would definitely kill him. Patriarch! Blood-rotting Forest was dumbfounded. With a bang, he was smashed onto the ground. He definitely couldn't move. Even if he was beaten to death, he couldn't believe that the old ancestor of the Xue clan would be defeated by the other party. Don't kill me. I admit defeat. I beg for mercy. Blood, Sifting Forest reacted quickly. He knew that the one in front of him was definitely a cosmos god. Lin Fei brought Xue Xiao down. Now you know how to beg for mercy. Lin Fei said calmly. Where did your arrogance go? From the Xie family style, it was clear that the Xie family's Sky Sea Prefecture had great influence. It wasn't easy for them to mobilize the Sky Sea Guards. Big brother, I want to kill him and avenge my parents, brother, and sister. Xue Xiao lifted her head and said to Lin Fei. Her eyes were filled with vengeance. Lin Fei stretched out his hand, and a black dagger condensed with power appeared in his hand. Go, child. You can take revenge today. No one can hurt you. The black dagger slowly landed before Xue Xiao. Ah! You can't kill me. I'm the head of the Xie clan. Blood Luolin struggled, but found that he couldn't move. Old ancestor, save me! Death enveloped blood-rotting forest. Xue Xiao grabbed her dagger and slowly approached the blood-silk forest. You can't kill me. Someone come and kill this little girl. Blood Luolin had never thought that he would be killed by a little lass. He was a pseudo-cosmos god, and who would dare to touch him? Sir, the blood-silk forest belongs to the Sky Sea Prefecture. Furthermore, you've killed a Sky Sea Guard. Don't you intend to give them an explanation? A figure emerged from the void and looked straight at Lin Fei. Sky Sea Prefecture Lord, save me. That girl wants to kill me. Blood-roving forest seemed to have seen their savior. The Sky Sea Prefecture Master was a cosmos god. Lin Fei looked up. Are you sure you want to make life difficult for me? As soon as he did, The Skyse Prefecture Lord's face flickered with disbelief. I can't believe it's him. He disappeared for more than 10 years. How could he be here? Shui Xiao Xiao came to the side of blood-sift forest. Father, mother, brother, sister, I've avenged you. He raised the dagger in his hand and stabbed it into Blood Luo Lin's forehead. I don't want to die. I'm the Xie clan patriarch. I'm a cosmos god. Blood Luo Lin screamed madly. He could not stop the little lass from stabbing the dagger into his forehead. In front of that dagger, all resistance became futile. How could this be? Blood Luo Lin died with grievances. Only a bloody hole was left on his forehead. It was a ghastly sight. The experts in the distance were looking at each other in dismay. They did not dare believe that the Xie clan patriarch, Shui Luo Tian, a person with great authority, would be killed by a little lass. This way of dying made everyone tremble in fear. Terrifying, truly terrifying. Especially after the Skyse Prefecture Lord arrived, he could not stop it at all. He could only watch on helplessly. This was absolutely out of everyone's expectations. A big character, an absolute big character. Governor Lin. He's just a mere Xie clan patriarch. If you want to kill him, just tell this prefecture master. Why the need to act personally? The Skyse Prefecture Lord laughed as he flew down. Governor Lin? He's Lin Fei. At this moment, many people inhaled a breath of cold air. Blood Luo Lin's luck is really bad. He actually met Lin Fei. It's been 10 years. Governor Lin is truly mighty and domineering. Lin Fei laughed. It can't be helped. It's rare for me to pass by and have a drink. In the end, I ran into trouble. You know, I'm a person who respects the old and cherishes the young. Shall we have a chat in the prefecture? The Skyse Prefecture Lord invited. Lin Fei waved his hand. Forget it. I'm not in the mood. I'll have to do it next time. Oh, right. The culprits who killed Shui Xiao Xiao must die as well. I'm not a sloppy person. Thump, thump. Several people fell from the sky outside. They had all joined forces with Blood Luo Lin to annihilate the Xie clan. When they heard Lin Fei's words, they were all dumbfounded. This prefecture master has no objections. Lin Fei opened up the system to take a look. Originally, the progress of the hero mission was 0 out of 100. Now, it was 1 out of 100. The first hero mission was considered completed. After completing the mission, Lin Fei did not stay any longer. After settling the loose ends, he left the Skyse Prefecture with the little girl. From start to end, the Skyse Prefecture Lord did not stop him. Your Xie clan really knows how to cause trouble. After Lin Fei left, the Xie clan's patriarch appeared with a pale face. The Xie clan's patriarch hated Blood Luo Lin to the core. Even in death, they still wanted to drag him down with them. Just the injuries on his body alone would not heal without a few 100 years. Blood Luo Lin bastards deserve to die. The Xie clan's patriarch gritted his teeth. You're lucky that you're not involved in this matter. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to live even if you died 100 times. The Skyse Prefecture Lord stared coldly at the Xie clan's patriarch. The rumors are true. Yuan Continent's prefecture Lord Lin Fei's strength is indeed terrifying. Whoever offends such strength will be unlucky. The Xie clan's patriarch now had a deep understanding of the situation. What a terrifying fellow! I wonder who will be the next to suffer. The Skyse Prefecture Lord said in a low voice, "Pass down my orders. During this period of time, everyone better behave themselves." It can't be. He really dares to do such a good deed. The Xie clan's patriarch was puzzled. The Skyse Prefecture Lord looked at the horizon. Nobody can guess that fellow's heart. But who would be so bored as to go and destroy all the big and small strongholds in the universe? The Xie clan's patriarch was instantly speechless. "Big brother, please be my master." Xue Xiaoxiao sat on Lin Fei's shoulder. "I want to be a great hero like you, killing all kinds of bad people." Lin Fei was wondering where to bring Xue Xiaoxiao to settle down when he suddenly heard the little girl's words. She was looking at him eagerly. Should I accept or not? Lin Fei hesitated. Once 100 hero missions were issued, it could be said that he would unknowingly offend many people. The hidden revenge would not be small. He was not afraid of it himself. But if the little girl was involved, "Big brother, I'm not afraid of death." "You're really not afraid." Chapter 3476. News about the palace master of the great Yuan continent, Lin Fei, who had disappeared for 10 years, appearing in the Heavenly Sea Prefecture and killing a group of experts of the Xie clan, including the clan master and the leaders of a few other clans in the Heavenly Sea Prefecture. The news spread like wildfire. Ever since Lin Fei annihilated the strongholds 10 years ago, the news had been talked about enthusiastically. "I told you that Governor Lin is a restless person. The Xie family is really unlucky. I heard that they are usually very domineering. If Lin Fei were to walk around our prefecture, many people would not be able to eat or sleep in peace." Everyone thought that Lin Fei was just passing by and did something insignificant. But soon, another piece of news broke out and shocked everyone. Breaking news! Lin Fei single-handedly barged into the Heavenly God sect and killed more than 10 disciples of the sect master of the Heavenly God sect. It is said that the disciples of the Heavenly God sect committed murder outside and destroyed a small family. That's nothing. Not long ago, Lin Fei left the Hell Prefecture and killed a few sons of the Hell Prefecture Master. The Hell Prefecture Master did not even dare to breathe loudly. In a short period of time, news broke out one after another. Everyone was shocked. Just what in the world was this palace head Lin trying to do? Was he abhorring evil? In one of the clans, there was a loud rumble as a figure rushed into the clan with a little girl in tow. "Who is Zhang Huan? Come out yourself." This family was not weak. Being forced into the family, they were enraged and tried to resist, but they were instantly suppressed. "Senior, are you mistaken? Zhang Huan would never do such a thing." The family head begged for mercy. With a wave of his hand, the scene of the crime appeared in front of him. "If you don't come out yourself, I'll start a massacre." Lin Fei reached out and grabbed. With a loud rumble, Zhang Huan, who was hiding in a small space, came out pathetically. "I gave you a chance, but you didn't cherish it. Don't blame me for being merciless. Death with a single palm strike. If any of you can accept it, feel free to come find me. I'll be waiting for you." With that, he turned and left with the girl, leaving behind several corpses. It's the Lin Fei who abhors evil. Everyone collapsed to the ground. Ever since a year or two ago, this Lin Fei had become a good person. Whenever a certain disciple committed a major crime, he would pay a visit. It might be fine if they were well behaved, but if they tried to resist by force, they would be dead. The news of Lin Fei bringing along a little girl began to spread throughout the eternal universe. Time passed year after year. In a restaurant, 15 years have passed in the blink of an eye. I heard that Lin Fei visited another sect not long ago. The surrounding people immediately became interested. In the past 10 years, it would be difficult for anyone to not know about Lin Fei. It could be said that this Lin Fei really didn't stay idle. He wandered around, and whenever he heard something big, he would get involved. At the beginning, some people resisted, but later on, when they heard Lin Fei's name, their limbs went soft. In everyone's eyes, that Lin Fei was a big demon. No one could stop him. Even the prefecture master couldn't do anything. Those who were targeted by Lin Fei would die. I know. I heard that more than half of the sect was destroyed. Lin Fei's little girl is now a big girl. Her methods are also terrifying. I really don't know what that Lin Fei is thinking. Now he's causing many people to complain. I think that Lin Fei will get into big trouble sooner or later. I heard that many people in the upper echelons of the Vatican are quite dissatisfied. He's making everyone restless. I think it's quite good. It's rare to see a hero like Lin Fei. All these years, no one dared to do bad things openly, afraid that Lin Fei would hear about it. Similar words often appeared in various restaurants, and they had always been talked about enthusiastically. In a mountain, a figure frantically fled, transforming into numerous shadows that fled in all directions. Damn it! Didn't I just hurt those little bitches? Why did that guy target me? I'm so unlucky. If I can escape, I won't show my face for 100 years. As Zack fled, he kept turning his head back to look, his face deathly pale. As a flower-picking expert, no one really cared about him. But this time he was targeted by the rumored big demon, and his limbs went soft. The only good thing was that it wasn't the big demon that was chasing him, but that person's female disciple. Whoosh whoosh! He didn't know how long he had been fleeing. Zack secretly breathed a sigh of relief. His nerves were tense as he fled, afraid that the female disciple would come after him. Puff! As soon as he breathed a sigh of relief, a sharp, long sword pierced through his forehead and instantly minced everything. So you've been here all along. Zack fell to the ground. At that moment, standing in front of him was a beautiful fairy dressed in black tights, giggling. You're too stupid. Master's secret killer move is really powerful. At that moment, a figure appeared behind the woman. Xiao Xiao, you're getting better and better. Lin Fei stood not far away in a black suit, his face showing a touch of pride. For more than 10 years, Lin Fei had always kept Xiao Xiao by his side. With a snap of his fingers, she became a young lady and had a deep talent in assassination. For example, Zack, who was close to the ultimate god level, had average combat strength, but his escape skills were top-notch. Many martial artists had died empty-handed. Hee master, you taught me well. To deal with an enemy, you have to wait for the moment they let their guard down. Xiao Xiao giggled. Since you've played for so long, let master bring you to another place. Heaven Luo Prefecture. This was a place that experienced 6 cosmos god tribulations in a day. That secret realm had become a wasteland. Under the cosmos god tribulation, it directly destroyed a secret realm, causing many people to be resentful. Governor Lin, I'll have to trouble you this time. Heaven Luo Prefecture Master had a good impression of Lin Fei. In addition to the terrifying potential he displayed during the tribulation, he had always been on good terms with Lin Fei. Ever since then, the Tian clan of Heaven Luo Prefecture had ceased all activities. They had been well behaved until now. Something that gives you a headache is definitely not a small matter. Lin Fei chuckled. As for Xiao Xiao, she curiously sized up her surroundings. I don't even know where to start. Heaven Luo Prefecture Master said, when we reach that place, you'll know why I'm having a headache, in a small city at the border. But at this moment, the entire city was empty. There was not a single person. It was unbelievably quiet. Master, the aura here is giving me an uncomfortable feeling. Xiao Xiao muttered. Being a level 6 cosmos god, Lin Fei was even more sensitive. Chapter 3477. The Tianluo Prefecture governor had been having a headache over this matter for a long time. It was simply unimaginable. All of them had disappeared inexplicably. The scene was well preserved, and the Tianluo Prefecture governor had no choice. This is the second place. It happened yesterday. The Tianluo Prefecture governor brought Lin Fei to another place. It was also a city, but it was also empty. There was an oppressive atmosphere. Lin Fei checked and found no traces. I suspect it's someone from another universe. The Tianluo Prefecture governor whispered. If it's them, it'll be terrible. So, I want to trouble Governor Lin to help me kill them. Lin Fei had been doing good deeds for the past few years. He had completed dozens of missions, but he was still lacking a few more. The missions were stuck. The Tianluo Prefecture governor's matter was not a small matter. He might even be able to complete the last few missions. Lin Fei laughed. So, you're treating me like a free knife. The Tianluo Prefecture governor laughed dryly. Who do you think the people from the other universe are? Lin Fei wasn't afraid of the experts from other universes. So what if he killed them? The Tianluo Prefecture governor took a deep breath. I suspect they're from the Spirit Clan from Universe 7. Lin Fei did not know much about the 9 universes, but he knew that each of them had their own unique ways and their strength could not be ignored. Only the people from the Spirit Clan are interested in souls. The Tianluo Prefecture governor gritted his teeth. Lin Fei did not care whether they were from the Spirit Clan or not. This was something that could increase his mission. Moreover, it involved experts from other universes. Lin Fei's interest was piqued. Leave it to me. If it's them, I'll help you kill them. Lin Fei said, I'll have to trouble Governor Lin. If there's anything you need, just let me know. The Tianluo Prefecture governor took out a card. I heard that Governor Lin is very interested in the power of faith. This is a small token of my appreciation. Lin Fei accepted it without hesitation. The power of faith could be converted into prestige, which could be used to exchange for skills. Master, I don't think it's that simple. Shui Xiao whispered. Lin Fei smiled and said, What's so difficult about that? For me, finding them and killing them is enough. Shui Xiao asked curiously, Master, why are you so keen on doing good deeds? Now, everyone in the eternal universe calls you Big Demon behind your back. Now, no one dares to do bad things. Lin Fei laughed. Can I say that I'm free? Shui Xiao was speechless. I feel like Master is completing missions one after another. Nonsense. Lin Fei shouted. I'm just a person who has nothing to do. How can I easily transcend the tribulation like your master? At night, in the sky above a city, the 3 of them quietly walked out of the void and looked at the city below. He, Universe 9 is only SOSO, one of the figures said disdainfully. Cosmos 9 is the weakest cosmos. As long as we do things covertly, there will be an endless supply of soul spheres here. After harvesting a few batches, we will definitely become stronger. How would those ants dare to make things difficult for us? If not for the Cosmos 9 being protected, this place would have become the hunting ground of our spirit race. The 3 of them spoke casually. They were filled with coldness. Oh, right, I've heard of an interesting matter. The one in the middle said, There seems to be a fellow who loves meddling in other people's business. He specializes in targeting those who do bad things. Do you think he will find us? It's said that he is a level 6 cosmos god who has undergone 6 consecutive tribulations. Wah! 6 consecutive tribulations. This is a top-notch soul sphere. Since he is here, it's good. Let's get rid of him. At least we can sell him for a good price. He is indeed a monster who has undergone 6 consecutive tribulations in the great cosmos. Even though they said so, they did not treat it as a big deal. Let's harvest this batch of soul spheres first. The 3 of them worked together to bring out a treasure. It was a fist-sized black sphere. As the black sphere was brought out, it engulfed the entire great city. A silent energy engulfed the city. Everyone in the city, no matter how strong they were, lost their consciousness after being invaded by this energy. Eventually, they turned into a light sphere and flew out. The corpses on the ground turned into nothingness. The huge city became empty. What a fellow! This technique is amazing. Lin Fei soon received the news. He came to the sky above the great city at the first instance. Just like what he saw previously, the entire great city was empty. None of the structures were destroyed. Lin Fei was still investigating whether this was done by the spirit race. Just that while he was investigating, someone had acted on the other side. This technique was extraordinary. Teacher, You are at your wits' end, right? Shui Xiao Xiao looked like she was watching a good show. The prestige support technique was not as useful as before. As a result, Lin Fei needed some time to find the culprit. They will reveal their tracks very soon. For them to act time and time again, it was clear that they did not treat the eternal cosmos as a big deal. Being a higher-up elder of the church, he had the responsibility to find the culprit. Should I exchange for a tracking technique? Of the 6 skill columns, Shui Ying had used a total of 3. All of them were defensive techniques. Lin Fei had never considered what he should choose for the remaining 3 techniques. But this time, it seemed he might be able to use them. The fleshy body of a level 6 cosmos god was filled with immense strength. Lin Fei once again walked on the Tao of body cultivation. In addition to the 3 defensive techniques, he was absolutely one of the top in terms of survival techniques. Just his multiple layers of defense would prevent others from attacking him. Exchange for a tracking technique. Completing 100 missions would allow Shui Ying to upgrade 1 technique. In addition to that, he could use his prestige once. It did not seem to be a bad deal for him to use a skill column. Deity tracking technique. Lin Fei chose an amazing technique. Humph, I don't care where you are hiding. My deity tracking technique will be the nightmare of all of you. Lin Fei chuckled. Even if it was in the initial state, he could roughly determine the location. Teacher, what are you laughing at? Lin Fei said delightedly. I've already found the general location. Now, follow your teacher to kill them. The matter regarding the Heaven Luo Prefecture was well sealed. However, the news still spread out, causing quite a bit of panic. Everyone was scared, especially the people of Tianluo Mansion. Everyone was in danger, afraid that they would end up like them, dying without even knowing why. The Heaven Luo Prefecture Master had no choice but to stand out and tell everyone that this matter would be resolved soon. Even so, everyone did not buy it. Chapter 3478. Another night arrived. In the sky above a city, 3 figures appeared again. Anyone familiar with the Spirit Clan would recognize them. They were the Spirit Clan of Universe 7. They were born to harvest soul spheres to strengthen their cultivation. Every Spirit Clan member had a soul eye between their eyebrows. It was a very powerful treasure. Once opened, it would be earth-shattering and countless people would die in their hands. These 3 people's auras were much stronger than the last time they had appeared. What a wonderful night! The 3 of them looked happy. Harvesting a soul sphere in Universe 9 was a very exciting thing. I heard that the Vatican has made a move. After harvesting this batch, we can retreat. The Eternal Church, humph, will destroy them sooner or later. The great sect master really doesn't have long to live. Once she's gone and there's no one to inherit her position, the eternal universe will really become a lively place. If someone were here and heard this, they would definitely be shocked. There was a shocking secret hidden in these words. Enough talk, let's do it. The 3 of them were ready to move. After harvesting another batch, they could retreat. After all, the experts of the Vatican were not so easy to deal with. Even if it was the last universe among the 9 major universes, there was always something they were afraid of. The 3 of you are in such a good mood. Aren't you tired in the middle of the night? After they took out their treasures, before they could activate them, 2 figures walked out of the night. One of them was smiling at them. That guy died. One of them attacked instantly. Soul Rush. An invisible force pierced through the air without any sound or presence. Clatter, clatter. Multiple layers of defense were launched, but they were broken one after another. You really are the Spirit Clan. It is said that the Spirit Clan is good at soul attacks. It's true. Multiple layers of defense were broken, and the defense rose again. Humph, you missed one thing. The Spirit Clan is not only good at soul attacks, but also close combat. A cold light fell in front of them. A Spirit Clan member rushed forward, his saber light crisscrossing. Let me introduce myself. I am Lin Fei of the Eternal Universe, because I will kill you tonight. Lin Fei narrowed his eyes and punched out with both fists, smashing the saber light, crisscrossing. The spirit race experts specialized in close-quarters combat, and their saber techniques were outstanding. Who would have thought that Lin Fei would be so strong? Punch after punch, he stirred up a huge storm, shattering the attacks of the spirit race's experts. Die. Lin Fei deployed multiple layers of defense, ignoring the attacks and constantly destroying the opponent's saber attacks, forcing the opponent into a passive state of defense. With a bang, Lin Fei's speed skyrocketed, and his fist smashed into the spirit race cultivator's body like a stream of light. With a crack, the spirit race cultivator shattered into pieces. The experts of the spirit tribe aren't that strong. Lin Fei shook his head. He had overestimated the astrals. It's your turn. After killing a spirit race expert in the blink of an eye, Lin Fei faced off against another spirit race expert. With a single step, the void collapsed and the spirit race expert was shaken. It wasn't that the two spirit race powerhouses hadn't fought with Eternal Realm powerhouses before. However, there were very few who had such powerful defense and strength. Soul Chain. The two spirit race powerhouses were enraged. How dare he ignore them? 2 soul attacks came, but they were blocked by the multiple layers of defense. The spirit race's killer move was useless at this time. Explode! Lin Fei punched out with his bare hands. The area where the 2 spirit race powerhouses stood collapsed on the spot. Wave after wave of power attacked them like a violent storm. Even with their powerful bodies, they couldn't withstand this kind of power. Lin Fei will remember you. No one can be fine after offending a spirit race powerhouse. The 2 spirit race powerhouses took out a spatial gate and prepared to leave. Lin Fei was inconceivably strong, and his defensive methods were something they had never seen before. They couldn't help but be shocked. The commotion at the scene had also been noticed by everyone. If they didn't leave now, it would be troublesome. Secretly collecting soul spheres wasn't something they could do in public. It was fine to do it in secret, but once it was exposed, the spirit race wouldn't be able to say anything. How could Lin Fei let them leave? You won't have a chance to leave. How could such a spirit race powerhouse let them go and keep them for revenge? Lin Fei put his hands together, and a terrifying power condensed. Divine Strike. The light sphere was shot out. A white light appeared, filled with the aura of destruction. As soon as the 2 spirit race powerhouses stepped into the spatial gate, the light sphere penetrated their bodies. Cracks appeared on the spirit race powerhouses' bodies, and they were torn into pieces. Then, cracks appeared on the spatial gate, and it turned into pieces. Master, your divine strike is really terrifying. Xiao Xiao's face was full of admiration. That move just now was a pure power attack that had been compressed. That's true. The spirit race's body is strong, but it has never reached a certain level. Lin Fei shook his head, slightly. It's easy to deal with you guys. The power of the soul attack was quite domineering. Those who didn't specialize in defense couldn't block it at all. Master, when can I fight with them? Xiao said. Don't think too far ahead. Let's take it one step at a time. Let's cultivate the multi-layered defense first. After transforming the prestige skill into a martial skill, Lin Fei mastered the cultivation method. Others could learn it if they wanted to, but they needed a certain amount of talent. Xiao was currently learning the multi-layered defense. Lin Fei used the Divine Strike and killed 3 spirit race powerhouses. As expected, he completed another mission. Using the godly tracking skill, he determined the area. The rest was simple. My Divine Strike is still very powerful. This was the 5th skill in the skill bar. It was a skill that he had recently exchanged. It could compress one's power and then release it perfectly. Lin Fei was quite satisfied with the divine strike. So what if they were from the spirit race? It's a pity that it's too powerful. The corpses have been blown up, and the spatial gate has also shattered. Lin Fei shook his head. With such a huge commotion, even the powerhouses had come. Lin Fei left with Xue Xiao, leaving the crowd looking at each other in dismay. They could feel the aura that could tear them apart. The spirit race has begun to extend their hands again. Regarding the matter of the spirit race, Lin Fei naturally had to report it to the Holy See. After the first and second time, who knew if there would be a third or fourth time? He didn't want the spirit race powerhouses to appear in the Yuan continent, which he was responsible for. After hearing this, the unnatural was extremely angry. Lin Fei believed that the Holy See would have a response. At the very least, they would definitely blame Universe 7. Chapter 3479. Lin Fei did not feel any pressure when fighting with the experts from the spirit race. He could only say that these 3 experts from the spirit race were slightly weak. They could not break through multiple defenses. It was not that they were weak, but it was a pity that there were too few of them. Killing them could only be considered a mission. This made Lin Fei slightly unhappy. "What's the matter?" Lin Fei casually asked. Unnatural went straight to the point. "Actually, it's like this. You are quite skilled in transcending the tribulation. I wonder if you can help a disciple under me." It was rare for Unnatural to ask for help, and the person he asked was Lin Fei. Ever since the past few decades, Lin Fei had become unfathomable to everyone. One could say that there was no other person like him in the entire Eternal Church. For the sake of the disciple under him, he had no choice but to ask. To go through 5 consecutive tribulations in a single day, who in the world could possibly do something like that? Up till now, no one had figured out just what sort of tricks Lin Fei had used. But they were certain that Lin Fei grasped a formidable defensive technique that no one had. Helping someone to transcend the tribulation. Lin Fei blinked. He was slightly surprised and startled. "Right. I have a disciple under me who wants to transcend the tribulation. But he isn't confident in doing so. If he doesn't, he won't be able to persist any longer." Unnatural said, "If it's possible for you to help him, I will be extremely grateful." Lin Fei's mind moved. It shouldn't be hard for me to help someone transcend the tribulation with my 3 defensive techniques. Furthermore, I have a level 6 cosmos god body. Can helping someone transcend the tribulation be considered a mission? He was not far from completing 100 missions. Lin Fei wanted to give it a try too. "I haven't tried helping others transcend the tribulation. Why don't I wait for a period of time?" Lin Fei decided to wait until this mission was completed. By then, having a Grandmaster-ranked defensive technique might increase the success rate. "It's fine." Unnatural was in a great mood. Lin Fei didn't care about what Universe 7 would think about this matter. In any case, the Holy See would deal with this matter. The spirit race had killed a few cities to collect the soul orbs. If the church did not stand up and say something, then even Lin Fei would look down on them. Lin Fei continued to work. No matter what, he had to finish the 100 missions first. In front of a sect. "Governor Lin, we'll hand him over. We'll hand him over immediately." As soon as Lin Fei and Xue Xiao appeared in the sect, the other party immediately brought the higher-ups to apologize. Their words weren't pleasant to hear. Not long after, the guy who committed the crime was sent out. How boring! Lin Fei killed his opponent with a punch from afar, completing his mission. Once the man was dead, the mission was complete, and he turned around to leave, leaving behind a group of upper echelons of the sect who couldn't stop wiping their sweat. "Are you all stupid? I told you not to make trouble, but you didn't listen. Do you really think that Lin Fei doesn't know?" Similar scenes like this often happened. Now, no one dared to challenge Lin Fei. Once they were visited, they would immediately hand over the culprit. even if it was his son, just to extinguish the other party's anger. Ding! 100 missions completed. Reward issued. The last mission was completed, and the system reward came. In order to complete the hero title mission, Lin Fei really did it himself, and it was very tiring. Upgrade, damage transfer. The first was multiple defense, and the second was damage transfer. With these two skills reaching the master level, Lin Fei's defense had reached a higher level. In addition, Lin Fei also got a chance to use the prestige skill, which was what he needed the most. It was a killer move. Ding! Become a legend of the Eternal Church. Mission completed. Reward, skill upgrade. 7th skill bar unlocked. With the reward in hand, another mission was triggered. Become a legend of the Eternal Church. This mission was a bit big. To be able to become a legend was no small matter. I can't be the Grand Sect Master, can I? It seems like it's hard to leave a legend behind, even if I become the Grand Sect Master. Lin Fei had a headache. He could only put this matter aside for now. There was no time limit for the mission, so Lin Fei was not that worried. Lin Fei returned to the holy mountain of the Roman Curia. Unnatural soon arrived. He had been paying attention to Lin Fei's whereabouts at all times. As smart as he was, he could not figure out why Lin Fei was so willing to do good deeds. Was it really that pleasant to do good deeds? Many of the Roman Curia's higher-ups hated Lin Fei now. The eternal universe was so big. There were always people who relied on their status to intimidate others. Lin Fei had killed many people, so it was hard to say that these people were not among them. Unknowingly, he had offended these higher-ups, so they held a lot of resentment. From Fei Tianqing's point of view, this was a joyous matter. You are finally back. It seems your harvest is not small. Unnatural chuckled. Now that everyone heard that you went to that residence, everyone in that residence has quietened down. Humph, they should hate me to death. Lin Fei shook his head. But I like to see how helpless they are against me. That makes me feel really delighted. These words, Unnatural could truly understand what kind of feeling this was. I happen to be free recently and can help that disciple of yours to transcend the tribulation. As for whether he succeeds or not, that's another matter. I dare not guarantee it. Lin Fei was also trying to see if he could succeed in helping others to transcend the tribulation. I'll have to trouble you then. Not too long later, on an uninhabited great land, with a loud rumbling sound, a cosmos god tribulation descended. Many cosmos gods rushed over. Ever since 5 cosmos god tribulations occurred in a day, no other cosmos god tribulation appeared. Compared to Lin Fei's valiant prefecture master, everyone did not have the courage to transcend the tribulation. Who is transcending the tribulation? It shouldn't be that Governor Lin, right? That should be impossible. Many cosmos gods rushed over. When they arrived, the cosmos god tribulation was still brewing, but everyone saw a familiar figure. It's Lin Fei, unless he is going to transcend the tribulation. No, it should be the disciple of Unnatural who is transcending the tribulation. Everyone heaved a sigh of relief when it was not Lin Fei who was transcending the tribulation. No one wished for Lin Fei to transcend the tribulation again. Every time he did so, everyone would feel a huge pressure on them, especially during these few years. The entire Cosmos Church had been thrown into chaos. Many Cosmos gods present had more or less hatred towards Lin Fei. He was too meddlesome. Instead of being a prefecture master properly, he went around bullying others. That was shameful. But it was Lin Fei's way of doing things was acknowledged by many, because many old matters had been dug out, and in the end, those people were unlucky and fell in the hands of Lin Fei. Don't you feel aggrieved?